Hi, how's it going? You might wonder why I brought you here today and why I brought these four along with me. And that's because you're at the Midnight Dispatch on the Twitch channel. If you're confused as to what channel you're on right now, you're on the Midnight Dispatch channel. And if you're confused about what's happening, it's going to be a Starfinder second edition game. Hi, I'm Smoggles. I'm not a robot, and I am your game master for today. This is not a sales pitch. You're here already. What have you? Welcome. We are running a Starfinder second edition game for the next 9 episodes. And I am Smoggles. I will be your game master, and I will play pretty much everyone else in the universe except for 4 very specific characters. And I will pass it off to one of our players, Parker.
Hello, my name is Parker. My pronouns are she, they fair if you're nasty. And shall we introduce our characters as well?
Oh, we'll do that. We'll do that in just a bit.
Copy that. In that case, that's me. Yeah.
And also with us is one of the lead storyteller for our Savannah by Night game that is every Wednesday with Vampire the Masquerade, Graham.
Well, I think you kind of just did most of that, so I can kind of sit here looking, well, I would say pretty, but that'd be a bit of a stretch.
There's fun facts about yourself.
C.S. Graham, he, him, runs Savannah by Night, our vampire game. And it's been a long time since I've been a player, so I'm really looking forward to finding new and horrific ways to bother Sam. And just to see how much we can mess with him without him just be like, and the space rocks fall and everyone dies.
No, this is my turn. I get to be in full control.
Say that to your fiance. Oh, I'm sorry. Fiance.
Speaking of my wonderful, yeah. Speaking of my wonderful fiance, Kitty Crafto. Hi, how's it going? Would you like to say words about yourself?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Kitty Crafto, also known as Helena when I'm not on the internet, which is most of the time. I'm trying to be more on the internet, believe it or not. But I also do art for commissions and stuff. If you need a portrait of your character for something, feel free to hit me up. I'm going to put my Insta in the chat. I did all of the portraiture for our 4 characters here for Starfinder. So if you like what you see, come hang out on my Instagram.
And along with Parker joining us for the first time on Midnight Dispatch, we also have Angel joining us on the Midnight Dispatch. Hello, Angel.
Hello, hi. My name's Angel. I use she/they pronouns, and actor, performer, person, and big TTRPG fan. So I'm super happy to be here and cause some chaos.
Well, that is our cast of characters, but I believe it is now time to get started with the rest of this universe, rest of this story. Before I begin, I just want to let everyone know that as I mentioned before, we have Savannah by Night on every Wednesday here at Midnight Dispatch. We also have Smoggle Screams, where I sit in front of a screen with a horror game, and I try not to have to change my pants every time. So if you enjoy that, that's Saturday afternoons as well. And all of the previous episodes, VODs, are on our YouTube page. And we do also have a Discord if you would like to join as well. Otherwise, to get started with this intro video made by Kitty Crafto, by the way, let's get started in our adventure in space. Before we get started, I just want to mention, and this will pop up on screen as well. This adventure is using the Guilt of the Grave World Adventure Path by Michael Bramnick, available on paizo.com.
Not sponsored, but we could be.
Not sponsored, but Paizo, what up?
Absalom Station, the central hub of the Pact Worlds, where you can be whoever you want to be and meet the numerous denizens of space within a, well, relatively small space platform. Most importantly, though, it is also a spot where you could get a fresh start if you needed so. In the gourmet pastry shop, Croisenart, a skittermander in a business suit is waiting patiently for their breakfast order. The waitstaff arrive with a lavish breakfast full of savory sausages and fluffy pancakes. The staff look questioningly at the lone skittermander with their table full of food, to which the skittermander hastily replies that they'll have company soon. Not wanting to be rude, the suited creature sits, salivating at the meal as it begins to get cold. Thankfully, one of their expected arrivals shows up just in time. Yeah. Kitty Crafto, could you
Yes.
describe who arrives at this time?
Sure thing, boss. So Salamandius is a modest 4 foot tall. He is a kind of brownish orange tabby. He's always decked out in a nice stripy shirt like the one I'm wearing now. He has a special little vest that's lined with a bunch of wires and a bunch of other stuff. Space junk, really. And his whiskers are quite long and seem to be smoking at the end. They kind of steam and smoke into the air. He's got some bright orange eyes and a little bit of a swagger. He's happy to be here.
Amazing. The skittermander, whom you recognize as a Mosey, frantically waves at you. Sal, over here, Sal.
Hey, bud, how's it going?
Oh well, finally got good news after all this time. But obviously, I'll wait till everyone else shows up. But yeah, it was enough that I splurged a little bit on breakfast.
You did good. Now, are we waiting for everybody to get here before we chow down, or can I have a little bite of that waffle?
Oh, we are absolutely waiting till everyone arrives. I have been waiting for the past 5 minutes, so.
Okay. And he like sits and crosses his arms in the booth.
Next up, Graham, could you describe who is our next arrival?
Trying to think of the exact way I described this to Kitty. A short, stout dad bod that even if he were to eat his Wheaties and get a running start, he would not clear 5'2". Receding hairline, wide sort of smirky face, creased, all just, he looks like he's had crow's feet since he was 4 years old. And he has a little bit more of like I'm trying to think of the way he walks is less about like shoulders and more just if his hips were about like 2 feet lower than they are. Kind of just sort of waddle shuffles in. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, you.
Hey, bud.
All right, whatever's on the table, I don't care what it is. Could be a million waffles. I just want one donut. Can you do that for me?
Apparently we have to wait, so...
Okay, I'm gonna get like 12.
Yeah, there's actually it's one of those places that has both a sit down restaurant, but it also has the bakery side
his
of it.
face
that's
is
like
immediately
the to-go
against the
counter.
glass.
Yeah.
Want that one? I want that one. The one with all the sprinkles. Yeah, that.
As you frantically
Like full on Garfield against the windshield kind of thing.
Oh yeah, exactly. As you're frantically deciding on the not one but many donuts, Angel, who else arrives at this time?
I think like shortly afterwards, you see this another Skittermander come out. But the Skittermander is short. She also waddles in because she has sort of like a gait from her age. This is Peggy, and Peggy is wearing the top she has on white doctors or like nurse scrubs, and then afterwards she's also wearing sweatpants that have absolutely all sorts of have been washed several times, but all sorts of liquids or remnants or whatever still like stains from like patients past. But she also like has basically like many Skittermanders, she's very fluffy. But she doesn't like to spend time using products, so she has like one of those like little like scrunchy ties that she ties up like basically her bangs up and like out of her face. And then afterwards she walks into the place, and then she takes a look at Marv and she goes like, "Hey Marv, make sure you don't take too many of those. Those might I've been telling you to watch your blood sugar on the ship too." Remember our last physical we had?
I remembered that the irony of you turning me into a Muppet, but I want one thing out of this life, okay?
And you want donuts? No, I get it. And everything in moderation. But I know, I hate to tell you this, but your results from your last physical didn't come out so well. You're like just in the range of like that pre-diabetes, like diabetes area. I'm just looking
He
at
actually looks down at his foot and he's just like, it's still there.
Is this one of those things where like where like Peggy has given the physical on the ship, or is it like Peggy like has her own kit for a physical?
Oh no, Peggy has given this physical on the ship, so she like.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. Peggy used to work at a hospital, but since times have been tough and
Yes,
things happen in the middle,
course.
so she's gotten really good at giving physicals in very shady ways and very shady like ways. But she's still a nurse and a doctor through and through, or like a medical personnel through and through. So like. She can basically do a physical in any sort of situation.
Has like members of the crew on occasion woken up like like an eyelid
Yeah, yeah,
opening in the
yeah.
middle of the night and just getting an eye exam unprompted?
I exam like drawing blood. It is like, this is the only way that I could get your blood. Your veins aren't big enough for me to stick the needle in. I'm sorry.
I'll never forget my
Terrifying.
sleep test. Ugh.
It didn't start out as a test or sleep.
Sleep, exactly.
No, mostly wires. A terrible
But
nap.
but now you know that you don't have sleep apnea anymore, and you don't need a you know.
Yeah,
use
I just
that
sound
sleep
like
machine.
that.
Yeah, you do. Unfortunately.
Very unfortunately. Well,
Look,
as,
since you can afford it now, and I just toss a donut to Sal.
so as this bickering continues, Parker, please describe the final member of the crew that appears.
Yes. So I don't know how to describe a bug's eye that is tired and just like but like if ever there could be, she's got these eyes. They're fiery orange, but they're kind of whittled with age. She has this armor on that's sandblasted to shit. And it's like you can hear it coming before you see her. She's like chuk-chung, 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 which does a really great job of hiding her her posture, which is very much like the head is craned a little low. You wouldn't get that she's like as tall as she actually is. She looks like she's like hovering around like 5'6" with the way she's just taking little steps and like entering the pastry shop. Has this
But also, sorry to interrupt, that is still the tallest out of everyone here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Evidently. I love that. She big girl. But she doesn't show it. Lovely green chitinous exoskeleton that's definitely faded and darkened with age to this evergreen. And the face is very much like a praying mantis, where it's very triangular with the big round eyes. And she enters the pastry shop, finds she doesn't even say hi to anyone. She just enters the pastry shop and
How
Morning.
you doing, Thorcha?
I've been better. How,
Have a donut.
I have 12.
already? I have to catch up.
There is also other non-donut items.
I
Also
turn to them with just
very
like
explicitly
squirrel
big.
cheeks of donut. Like,
Oh.
no.
I think Peggy just stares at Marv for a little bit and is like, okay, don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, is that seeing 52 at this rate?
Yeah.
So now that everyone is here, you are all aware of this meeting that you did have scheduled, and it is with this Skittermander known as Amosi. They are your information. They're your information broker, and they've been looking around to find you work. And so this is actually a like relatively standard meeting where you're meeting to see if there are any updates, and usually it's, at a street corner saying, nope, can't find anything. So the fact that this is at like a cafe and there's a big meal involved, either well, it could mean that there's good news, or it could mean that they are ending this contractual relationship. Um, we'll see. Um, but they as you are now allowed to eat the foods
Great.
if you do so partake.
Smoggles, while we're eating the food, can I, basically, as like we're going through this conversation, can I size up our good friend here?
Sure.
I will explain.
Yes, please.
Yes. So, size up is a envoy feat. I can spend 1 minute on observing a specific individual, 10 minutes researching a specific, or like basically spend 1 10 or 1 hour like researching or looking into an individual. Basically, if I spend 1 minute observing this person, I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to deception, any of the charisma based checks and perception checks. And I also gain a +1 circumstance bonus to attempting to recall knowledge about this person or this asset. I can have up to 3 assets that I've sized up at any given time in an hour.
Great. I am more familiar with this feat now that I'm recalling it. Amazing. So yes, you are more than welcome to do that as well.
Great.
Cool. So Amozi says, good news. Good news. I found a job for you that won't directly get you within the flight path of Captain Firestorm. Although it is surprising, and at that name, there's like a flashback.
Yeah.
The flashback is of your crew having a like celebratory victory after they've like robbed a ship by like a cowardly captain that's like in the corner. The montage switches to each of you spending that money extravagantly, that from your winnings, and then that montage then flips over to you all in like what looks to be like a space pirate tribunal as you stand in front of Captain Phaedra Firestorm, who it turned out whose son you robbed and embarrassed, and who demands recompense for embarrassing her son Flynn. So all of that montage flashback happens, and then you're back in the present. So it's surprising how many contracts and clients are somehow connected to her. So 2 months of searching, and this seems to be the first relatively safe job that we found. You all really picked the perfect free captain to piss off out of literally anyone in the Pact worlds.
We like to keep your job interesting, Amozi.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Listen, he looked really pitiful, and he had a ton of booty.
That he
Like,
did.
I have to say, Salaman. And also, like, we didn't hurt the guy. I made sure that he was patched up afterwards.
He was fine.
He
Marvis
didn't jump into the
quickly
fight.
hiding the teeth that he has in his like pocket of his overalls. Just zip.
Teeth?
Teeth?
cut
Gold.
to a wanted poster. Wanted my missing teeth, 5,000 credits if found.
Yes.
I imagine we didn't hurt the guy, and it's just
Oh no, we
him hitting him with
absolutely-
a pipe wrench. Just didn't hurt the guy.
No, we absolutely we didn't hurt the guy. We didn't hurt the guy because the guy ran into a corner and like hit himself for like most of the fight too. Most of the people that we were hurting were was his crew. I don't know. They didn't put much of a fight.
No, it was
No.
pretty lame.
But
I think it's because they were mostly chauffeurs.
That's true.
Actually, we're
10
not equipped at all
chauffeurs
to
on
fight.
one ship.
Yeah. That's where he spent all of his money, which is no wonder he got robbed.
Exactly.
You might as well have a giant sort of like distress beacon that says, "Please, I'm a vulnerable little bitch. Please rob me."
True, but
Okay.
firestorms do spread. So, Amozy, we do thank you. We do thank you.
Well, don't thank me yet, because you do gotta. Well, this is with the Ulrika clan holdings. So with a mining company, that's a pretty good way to get some money to pay back some of your debt. And we will. They'll have a bit of an interview process. So try not to. You know what? Forget I said anything, because you're not going to fuck up the interview, because you don't want me searching another 2 months for a safe job. So you're gonna be great.
You know,
It's gonna be
Mosey.
awesome.
You know, Mosey. We could always find, we could always, contact my other contacts, and after she gives like a little bit of a wink, and then but know that we appreciate everything that you do, Mosey.
Yeah. No worries. We are gonna. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You're the charming cast of characters. Hey, yo.
Nothing but the utmost whimsy.
She says that, and then afterwards, Peggy basically cracks open the equivalent of like a Red Bull in this world, and then afterwards, like starts chugging it, and it's like some of it starts dripping down her.
Here, Amozy, pick a card.
I reach over, picks a card.
Oh, the fool. I think we'll be fine.
Oh God! Yeah, that's nothing.
We'll be fine.
One coffee to go, please.
Oh.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask or talk about before y'all went to your interview?
Oh goodness. Do we know who's interviewing us
Yeah.
of the Ulrika clan holdings?
That is actually not. Let me check.
I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
I'm not at
at
liberty
this
to
time.
divulge.
I can neither
Information.
confirm nor deny.
If you're not at liberty to divulge that information, I would like some
I
opportunity to.
actually just realized I was reading the wrong adventure, so I actually have to redo that whole thing. No.
Oh my God.
You do know it is one. The thing is, the clan is it's a made up of various dwarven clans. So what Amozy can tell you is that it is a vice president of one of the clans. So definitely higher up in the corporate ladder.
Great. And then I look at Mosey and is like, you don't got a name, my friend.
Oh boy. I think the
And she kind of like stares
clan.
him down a
Clan
little bit.
Shadraz.
Clan Shadraz? Like he's from Clan Shadraz? Or is that his
Yes.
name?
No, Clan Shadraz. So one of the Shadraz.
Okay.
All right.
We'll give him the old shadow razzle.
Would we be able to roll in order to dredge up some information about this person?
I can at the very least give you you can, if you want to do a skill check about the clan holdings themselves, I'm happy to have you do that.
Awesome. That's great.
I can have you do a society check if you would like.
Society. I have 0 society. Let's do this.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I can do that because I'm trained in society and I also have the streetwise feat, which means I can use my I can use my society modifier instead of my diplomacy to gather information.
Yes.
In any settlement you frequent regularly, you can use the recall knowledge action with society to know the same sorts of information that you would gather from diplomacy. The DC is higher, but I would immediately know the information rather than like take time.
Yeah, take time to get
Mm.
get info. Yeah, and when we do, because this is Starfinder and it's space, some of this can also, some of the gathering information action can also be done by like looking on the data sphere, looking
Yeah.
online. Like it doesn't have to be like you're asking people on the street
Yeah.
about it.
Can
Yeah.
I be doing sort of the internet crawl while maybe Peggy is doing the other way, or can I
Yeah.
just assist?
I'm happy to have you assist, and that can give like a plus, yeah, +1 to your roll, Peggy, if
Okay,
that's
great. Thank you.
you're good with
Sick.
that. Did you roll yet?
I rolled. It was 10 plus 4 my 4 for society. But
Great.
then you said +1 for Marv assisting me.
Yes.
So that's a 15
So
total.
15. Great. All right. So the clan holdings are not based in Absalom Station. They are actually based in the diaspora, which is something you all are very familiar with, being members of the Free Captains. It is a bunch of mining companies, all owned by Dwarven clans. They do everything. It's obviously mostly mining, so they usually go to planets for precious resources. They're also well known for helping create armor and weapons as well. But basically, you know that with a 15, you know that if they are contracting someone, it's very likely not to be something that's like, oh, we need a mining operation done. It could be something like scouting a location, or a mining crew has gone missing, or a our probes have picked something up somewhere and we just want to make sure it's not like a monster that's going to eat everyone, like that type of thing. You do know that they have automatic probes that kind of scan the diaspora in general. For the viewers, the diaspora is the main asteroid belt within the Pact Worlds in Starfinder. So that's what you're able to gather from that. Anyone else have anything?
Also, for future reference for the rest of the party, I have an ability that basically allows me to add, like, whenever I aid someone on a skill check that's not attacking, I give them +2 instead of +1.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing. Love an envoy.
I built
Yeah.
this character specifically for role-playing situations. When we get into combat, please protect me.
We will.
I will be in the back.
I will be in the back.
I literally have you
about
covered for
things.
that.
Consider yourself protected.
All right.
Thank you, Graham.
The chaotic and claustrophobic corridors of the neighborhood. Oh, I'm sorry. Marv, you wanted to do. Oh, that was the aid action.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're good.
It was an either or. You picked it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. Can I apply? I don't know specifically who's going to be interviewing us, right?
No, but you know it's a vice president.
You know it's a vice president. Okay.
Yeah.
We couldn't have found that name online somewhere.
The thing is, you would know that there are like at least like 8 or 9 vice presidents that operate
okay.
just
So it's
within
just
the
the
Blue
name
Rise
of
Tower.
whoever has the day off that day. Really, is what
Yeah,
you're going
pretty
for.
much. Like they're it's one of those like corporate things where it's like I'm vice president and I'm like, how many vice presidents
Do you have? Like
have?
I'm
Yeah.
vice
Yes.
president of this, and I'm vice president
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah. Are any
I'm
of
vice
you
president of vice
presidents?
presidents.
Yeah, exactly.
Capitalism did reach space.
All right. So the chaotic and claustrophobic corridors of the neighborhood, they give way to the central dome of Absalon Station and the artificial sky and lush parks. You enter Blue Rise Tower and you take the elevator up to the 99th floor. There, you have 4 representatives of Ulrika Clan Holdings awaiting you in the fancy executive suite. You see 3 of them that are dwarves. 2 of them seem to have similar looking wedding bands on their fingers. The third is seated a little further back and seems engrossed with whatever's happening on their data pad. The fourth figure is actually not a dwarf, but a muscular orc who keeps his frame in a colorful 3-piece suit. He looks the most prepared for an interview, as he has pen and paper at the ready for note taking. And he is the one who actually stands up initially to greet you. Amosi, I assume this is the crew you have available for the interview. Welcome. My name is Watson, and I am the attorney here for the Ulrika Clan Holdings. You have seated here Belenz Shadraz, our vice president. And she is specifically in charge of today's operations. Next to her is her husband, Rabak Shadraz. And he is also a representative of the clan holdings. And in the back is one of our chief researchers, Helmut Navdeep. They are also here to give some engineering and other guidance about the diaspora and anything else in regards to this operation. In this case, I will love to have you all do your introductions in that case.
I think Peggy goes up first. I think immediately to Watson and gives him a firm handshake and is like, "Hello there. My name's Peggy. I am one of the members of this crew. It's very, very nice to meet you." And while I'm shaking his hand, I'm gonna use size up on him.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us here. We very much look forward to, what we get to, what we can do for you. We're very eager to work. And she gestures to the rest of her crew as well.
I think Thorcha is gonna stand up straight, adding a couple more inches to her.
Yeah.
And she salutes. It kind of looks a little shaky fingers, but she still maintains it. My name is Thorcha. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Who's next?
I'll go. Hey everyone, I'm Salamandius. You can call me Sal. If we become best friends, you can call me Mandy. But Sal's good for now.
Yeah, no. Sal is absolutely great. And we also got Marvin. I think because I'm sorry. Sorry.
I can just go. I mean,
No.
And we got Marvin.
Hey, Marvin's here also.
Alright.
meanwhile, Marv is just in the corner doing like the John Travolta just confused shrug.
I'm so sorry. I was looking at my character sheet and I was planning the next, like, what I was gonna ask Sam if I could do something.
Oh.
Anyway,
There's, like,
Marv
literally a
does
mechan-
get.
And this human load of ballast, we have Marv.
And he sure is wearing overalls.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Marv, you do get a chance to introduce yourself.
I'm so sorry.
Goodness.
This is
I
called
did not
typecasting.
intend to do that.
Ooh, I don't even know how to like emotionally recover from that.
Yeah,
no. Just. I guess what he's trying to suss out just in the midst of all this is what they're giving off to suggest why they're picking some random crew to do a random job that has a bad reputation at the moment. He's trying to get a sense of, are we the red shirts? As someone who has a career of working with red shirts, I feel like he'd know when he's being given an order to just march off to your death, my good boy.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little check on that. Give me a perception.
I would like to aid him on that, because of that immense flub that I tried to basically glide over.
I would like to, in order to recover emotionally.
In order to recover it, but also like the fact that I glided over Marv, I think hopefully aids him in the fact that he's just a little bit more in the
Get a
background,
read,
that he has
yeah.
like time to like observe like everyone as well.
Pay no attention to that guy who's paying attention to you.
You exactly. And that's just Marv. So you get a plus
Yeah,
2
yeah,
to whatever.
Okay,
skill check.
I'm rolling perception.
Yes.
I'm gonna say perception. Yes.
Where is that on my sheet? Because I am new to this.
It is
Underneath saving throws.
There,
Perception.
okay.
Oh.
Or under your armor class, even.
Oh, I thought.
I
it
got a
was under-
12 plus 2, so 14.
Hey.
Okay. The welcome that you're receiving is very formal.
Mm-hmm.
Is being treated very much like a business transaction by the fact that a lawyer is coming up to like introduce himself and introduce his client and all of that stuff. And there also wasn't any attempt to hide you, in that you were allowed to like walk through the main entrance of Blue Rise Tower. You were very publicly seen visiting as if you were just like another contractor.
Secretary
for that.
offered us coffee
Yeah.
and such.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you know you have a terrible reputation and no one wants to work with you.
But enough about the crew.
But you're not being but you're not being treated as if they know that.
Gonna put that in the sus pile.
Great. Anyone else want to do anything before they begin the kind of interview process?
I'm gonna end of everyone's introductions. I get so yes, so we're very happy to work, and we'll look forward to sort of like, you know, fulfilling this conversation. And like with that, like being as like reading the room as like being very corporate and the fact that we need this job, I'm gonna I want to do a make an impression check. I have a feat called group impression, which basically allows me to make an impression up to against up to 10 targets without a penalty.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, envoy.
Okay. And what would you like to do to make an impression?
I think reading the room as like again like very corporate, I kind of like as I'm like I go through like each person, I kind of like also like tell each person to kind of like sit down in like a nice way. I also like smooth myself down and I like present myself, and I kind of like change my voice a little bit to make it sound like a little bit more like, I don't know, like corporate and like to the point, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Just sort of like lean into us like we're here to do a job. Like I'm not trying to crack. It doesn't seem like these people like want to like crack any jokes or anything. So I think I'm just sort of like ruffling myself up and like I don't know, presenting our group as like very straightforward and not at all hard to handle, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
So lying.
A little.
A little bit of
corporate way.
Bit of a lie.
Okay.
Yeah,
The corporate lying.
Padding the resume.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like that type of thing, it does, I wouldn't say it delves into deception necessarily, but I do feel like that's a little like you're putting on the performance
Yeah.
of a corporate thing. So I would call this a performance check, if that's if that's
Do you
all right
mind
with you.
if I actually do deception then?
If
or
you
are
would
you-
like to do deception, you can as well.
I think I would like to do deception.
All right, go ahead and roll me a deception.
Great. Ooh, baby, that is a 21 total.
Ooh.
Great.
Hey.
I love Starfinder numbers.
Me too.
So here's the thing. You do like you kind of like follow suit
Yeah.
of doing this like very professional and organized crew
Yes.
that's ready to do that.
Mm.
And it does, the three dwarves actually kind of like a little bit like bristle at it.
Fair
They're
enough.
kind of like, ugh, yeah, another thing. But you do notice that that Watson, the orc, kind of does like, he like puts some glasses on and notices how you're all putting yourself, and just nods impressed and like is writing something down as he does that.
Great.
Well, it's nice to have a group who kind of understands how to conduct themselves in a befitting of one of the most wealthy companies in the Pact Worlds.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will hand it off to our vice president, who will give more information about what to expect. And Belen's sets down presses a button on her chair, and a projection of the diaspora shows up, a hollow projector of it. And she says, recently our probes in the diaspora picked up a strange signal here. We can't risk our mining teams walking into something dangerous, so we're looking for mining for contractors to explore the asteroid. Basically, we want to know what the signal is and make sure it's not something that's going to be dangerous or anything like that. Because if it's one of our probes picked it up, it's going to be something that, well, could be in our field of operation. They all look at
Understood.
each other. Yes, Sal.
So what types of things do your probes usually pick up? Just historically.
Usually, we're able to scan for various artifacts. We're able to scan for various mineral signatures that we're able to get. And at this point, for the first time, the dwarf in the back looks up from their data pad and goes, it's basically a mix of different signals. We look at these, we get either signatures and radiation from different minerals or different signals in the asteroids. As you know, it's, you know, various planetary makeups, so much easier to send probes out, and if we find anything interesting, we send a team out.
Excellent. Thank you.
So what was so concerning about this one?
The dwarf actually gets up and fiddles with a hollow projector and says, it seems to be a line of technological code over and over and over again. So I'm not exactly, it's not something we're as familiar with it, but when I tried to translate it, we just got gibberish and static all over the place.
Could I get a copy of that?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of not as translatable, and if you have your comm unit available, they'll start setting up so that you can scan that information.
While they're doing that, can I sort of like lean into this projection, which I'm sure is above my height, even though it's mostly set up by dwarves, so we're probably comparable.
Yes.
Perfect height. He kind of starts like looming in and trying to like zoom into the area. Now, are there any kind of like anomalies or concerns we should know about before we just start, you know, wafting into an area blindly?
The married couple look at each other, and the husband perks up, Rabek, and he says, I suppose the weirdest thing is that we've scanned that area multiple times beforehand. So this is the first time in however long the probe's been out. I haven't really looked that up, but we've been through that area multiple times, and this is the first time a signal like that showed up. Belen speaks up and goes, now, if you were to find this signal, and it turns out to be a militia of some sort of armed gathering, what would you do?
I sort of lean over, or sort of glance over to Battle Granny Bug.
Battle Granny.
She stands up straight again, with another salute. Ma'am, I have over 30 years of combat expertise, I am willing to put my life on the line to make sure that no harm comes to any mining corp property and to eliminate any threats that may be posed to us. Ma'am.
Yep, she's one of the best and the brightest, and experienced the boot.
Thank you. I didn't expect that from you.
Didn't expect it.
I feel like Peggy's really trying to like pendulum swing in the other direction and complimenting everyone.
I don't know.
And there's just Marv in the background, out like
Just
David
Marv
Tennant
is
in the rain.
Thorcha, do you have what's your lore skill?
My lore skill, I believe it's Underworld.
Okay. Because I'm gonna say maybe roll either, because I know you're not necessarily trying to intimidate her, but you are trying to show your like presence. So I would say like intimidation or diplomacy, whichever is better for you.
That is definitely
Yeah.
intimidation.
I figured you're
Alright.
not usually diplomatic.
And
No.
can I aid her like with that compliment?
I would
can
say with that you can aid, yes.
Yay!
add +2.
Amazing. I'm gonna pull out this bad boy. We got
Yeah!
a little
Yes,
first
dragon
roll of the
dice,
session.
dragon
Let's
dice.
go. We're gonna go. Here we go.
It's the tongue.
Shit, I dropped it. Good news.
5
Good
second
news.
rule.
All right, here we go. 5-second rule. All right, that is. You said +2.
+2.
All right, and then +4 before. So that's 17.
Woo!
Great. You'll notice Belen's kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, okay then." First of all, everyone, make sure you add a hero point to your character sheet coming from B-Town in chat.
Hey!
Thank you, B-Town.
Where do I do that?
Top
You'll
right-hand
see
corner.
hero
Right.
points at the top right.
Ah,
You can
do
have
we,
up to
do
3.
we all start with 1 or no?
You
Mhm,
all start with
one.
1.
Oh.
Yes,
At
so
the beginning of
they
the
will now
session, I
have
believe,
2. Yeah.
What is
All
a
right.
hero point? I'm so sorry.
Hero point means you can re-roll a die
Great.
after finding out what happens, and if you are dying, you can use all of your hero points to stop dying.
Great.
Oh,
To
so
just
when
say
the space
stop it.
diabetes finally gets to me, I could just
Stop
be
it.
all.
Just
Yeah.
stop dying.
Stop.
Hey, Marv, could you roll me a computers check?
Yeah, I was either going to ask to do that or a Junker lore, but I didn't know if that applied.
How would you use Junker lore in this sense?
In the sense of, is it common for such things to exist out in the wild, and what do they typically mean or signify? Has there been any historical precedent for this sort of thing?
Great. I would.
Because he used
yeah.
to use like more of like an explorer before he gave way to the donuts.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna say Junker lore then. Yeah,
Mhm.
that sounds good.
Is there any way that I could aid him, or are you limiting
I will
me?
say, because that is happening at the same time that
Great.
Thorcha is answering.
Great.
We'll say unfortunately you can only aid 1.
Great.
So how do hero points work exactly?
You can re-roll a die.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because that was a terrible roll. It wasn't a
Oh
1,
no.
but it wasn't great. So thanks, B-Town. You're a champ. Ooh, okay, that's way better. It went from an 8 to a 22.
Hey.
Oh, nice. So you actually, I'm gonna say that you got some of this maybe you're still on some like communities in terms of that junker like on the online forums for lack of a better term, and there have been a lot of recent probably the biggest recent event that's happened in the past year or so has been the birth of a new, I guess, god called the Newborn. That, and it's kind of a thing that's been like rumored to have occurred, but it's also confirmed that it's occurred because there are a couple cults popping up here and there. The cults are not as important, but the fact is the birth of this new god sent a like not necessarily an EMP blast, but kind of reawakened some electronics. It was some things that were simple. It was like, oh, my comm unit that like was no longer functioning because it got like a bunch of dust in it or it got water on it suddenly sparked back to life, or some like stations that were on reserve power suddenly like their systems booted up again. So there has been evidence of some systems that were dormant reawakening in the wake of this huge like earth planet ending event, because it was birthed out of a planet. Whole other thing that's wild.
Calm down, Marvel.
Yeah. So possibly like reigniting a signal that wasn't there before.
If I can add on to that, has there been any cases of particularly old and very alien tech that has booted back to life, or at least that we know about? Rumors.
It has been I would say with the role you had, and it was basically almost a critical success with the DC. I would say that you know of stuff that has been maybe like dormant for the oldest tech that reignite has been dormant for 100 years. Still pretty lengthy, but
in the grand scheme of the universe, still kind of young.
Yeah, and even in the grand scheme of dwarf lifespans.
Thank you.
Rabek does pipe up and say, all right then, let's say you go to the signal and it's a brand new area, unknown element or metal of some sort. What do you do then?
I think Peggy pipes up. It is like, well, first of all, we have a breadth of different areas of expertise and knowledge on this crew. Marvin here is specifically specializes in, the gadgetry, the mechanics, and I'm assuming some sort of stone. So obviously, the first thing that we would do is we would observe this new material, and with the breadth of knowledge that we have, figure out if we know what it is, and if we don't, then we would, send it back to you all for observation, obviously.
He looks at you, Peggy.
Yeah.
And turns to Sal
back.
and go, yeah. Again, turns to Sal and goes, "You, what would you do?"
Pick a card. Go
Are you
with me on
serious?
this, Radek.
Picks a card.
He looks at the card before he shows the card, goes, I'm someone that can figure out what needs to be done in any given situation. I don't need to plan because I've already thought every possibility through. This right here is the Hanged Man. It's about perspective. I would take a look at the element or the new mineral that we are dealing with, and I have proclivities in seeing if it has any sort of signature, magical or otherwise, to know whether it should be handled or not. Obviously, Peggy, that is an incredibly great answer. We're going to bring it back to you if we feel that it is safe, but we are not going to be bringing anything that could be dangerous into your hallowed halls. It's all about perspective, Radek.
Like
Because
I
you
said,
used
breadth of the knowledge.
yeah. Because you used your cards, I'm gonna say like roll an arcana for impression for that. And I'm gonna have you add a +2 for Peggy's introduction as a
Okay.
maid.
Like
Great.
I said, breadth of knowledge.
Very specific. That is a 6 plus 23.
Woo!
That is a critical success.
Hell
Um,
yes! The
you
card
get-
tricks work.
You get Rabek like looks at the card, looks at you and goes, see that was pretty good, and then like looks back as his wife is like very seriously looking at him for being impressed by a card trick. Cool. Does anyone else have any questions about the job as of now? Yes, Marv.
Yeah, how much we getting paid? We've outlined all the hazards. You told us what you want done. Now let's talk about what we're actually walking away with.
500 credits each.
Out of character, is that a good amount of money? Because I don't know this system.
It's more.
not a
It's
small
fucking
amount.
more than you. Y'all started with 150 credits to spend.
I
So
have
it's way
3
more
right
than
now,
you
so
have.
yes, it's great.
How much is it to fill up the space gas tank in this game?
Yeah.
I will say it'll serve you well. It'll
Okay.
serve you very
Okay,
well.
great.
On top of that base pay, she states base pay is 500 credits plus first salvage rights.
Oh.
That's right up your alley, Marv.
Can I make a perception check? Can I say that during that group impression, I can size up to 3 people. So I'm gonna say I sized up Watson, and I would like to size up the wife of the trio.
Yeah.
And then
The lens. Yeah.
and then afterwards the one in the back.
Helmut. Yes.
Helmert, yes. So, Belin's, I would like to make a perception, or like, I don't know what the equivalent of like an insight check is in this game. I think it might be perception.
Yeah, perception would work for this.
Like, I just want to see, it's like, okay, it seems straightforward, but like, is there a catch? Like, is there a reason that this is so appealing? Like, I think I'm trying to like, in turn, like, whether she actually knows who we are, and like, if, you know, this sounds a little too good to be true, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like,
What do you mean? We're in episode 1. Nothing's
What?
too good to be true. Everything's gonna be
I
fine.
literally already wrote that into my notes as too good to be true, question mark.
Yeah.
How can we entice these space pumpkins to do something dangerous?
they do something dangerous.
What? Never.
Never. That is okay. So that's a 14 plus 5 plus 1 because I sized her up. So that is a
Yep.
dirty 20.
The questions that were brought up seem like they were questions that they've memorized.
Yeah.
Questions that she's like, this is the type of thing I ask someone who I've met for the first time. It doesn't seem like she's like changing her entire like demeanor
No, yeah.
because of all of you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like she's like trying to catch you off guard or anything
Yeah.
like that.
This
It looks
isn't-
like she's just like, I want to make sure these people aren't idiots who wouldn't know how to approach this
Yeah.
tactfully.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't seem like, oh, but this is absolutely just a formality and we wanted to, like, we're gonna hire these people regardless of like what happens in this interview.
It seems like they were giving you opportunities to impress them. And to be fair, the lens does seem impressed.
Okay.
But didn't seem that but compared to how she felt before, didn't seem that impressed
Okay.
to begin with.
Okay. So it was so it's like kind of a genuine.
You're feeling like it was a genuine interview.
Okay. I guess I look to everyone and like, you know, I look to the four. I mean, from is like, do you mind if we take a couple of moments to talk amongst, you know, each other? Oh, I mean, like, oh, sorry, we don't have any other. Ignore that. Rewind. Because I realized that this wasn't an offer. Because I realized halfway through talking that this wasn't an offer. This was just us talking. It's like, understandable. Okay. Rewind. Just because it's like, very good. Thank you for letting us know. That's very generous of you all for a job like this. Seems very straightforward.
What do you hope that it is?
The two look at each other and go, well, nothing dangerous. We're hoping it's nothing dangerous that will be a problem.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Can I aid him?
I'm gonna say yes because we're
What do I roll for that again? It's
perception again. Yeah.
Add 2 to that.
Gotcha. 13.
You did notice because Helmet is right next to you. Helmet like wanted to say something, but shut it down immediately.
Princess.
Oh, princess, what do you want the signature to be?
Great. If there is nothing else, they will Watson will take out a briefcase and take out some legal paperwork for a contract for you all to sign with to investigate the mysterious signal and to let them know whatever you have encountered, and you will get payment upon completion of the assignment once you return and after you offer your report of your discovery. Oh, I can't hear you, Angel.
Sorry. Can I do some
Okay.
sort of?
Can I do some sort of check?
Can I do some sort of check to see if there's any like errant like fine print, like basically to
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
go
go.
over the fine print.
I'll have you I will have you roll that check and have Emozi aid you.
Okay,
So
great.
you could get a +1 to that.
Great.
There's a decipher writing thing. There's a decipher writing
writing
Great.
scheme.
check.
Check.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't played Pathfinder or Starfinder, there's literally a mechanic and an action for every
For
single thing.
everything.
It's society.
Society.
Yeah.
Society decipher writing.
Can I help with that? Because I am trained in society.
Oh yes. I mean, who has a
I think actually, Marv, you should do. What do you have in society?
+6.
Wow.
Marv should
Okay.
be the one. Marv should be the one looking
so
Yeah,
at
all
society.
right, all right.
Marv will
Mr.
read the fine
Society.
print.
Marvel will read the fine print, and I will aid Marv in reading the
Yes.
fine print.
Take us home, Marv.
Watch me roll just a glorious 1.
Please don't say that.
I rolled an 8, +2, me 10.
I
Eight
mean,
total.
No, 10 total with your aid.
Amazing.
Oh no.
so I mean, here's the thing.
It wasn't a
looks
1.
like
Yeah.
it is a lot of very boring legal jargon. There's nothing that looks to you like it's suspicious or any way. And it's kind of decided that it probably looks legit and no, it doesn't look like you're going to be screwed over. The most important things,
Great.
which is they said 500 credits and first salvaging rights, that is in the contract. There's no like pre-taxes or something like that hidden in there. All right. So with that, they give you the coordinates that they will install onto your ship's nav of like generally where the signal is coming from, and where the asteroid is. You also, Marv, have the like scramble static that they've been receiving. I will give you this information since you do have time to look at it. It looks like the scramble language seems to be in Eoxian.
Can you spell that for the
EO,
audience?
yes, EOXIAN.
Sorry, one more time.
EOX as in Xavier, IAN.
Thank you. And what do I
Okay.
know about them as a culture?
Roll me society, please.
It went so well last time.
Your second chance.
Yeah, truly.
16.
Hey.
Eox is a planet that it is a packed world planet, and it has it's mostly known for being undead. I'll also give you this one for 16. Eoxians don't usually hang out in the diaspora.
Are we back at the ship yet? Like by ourselves?
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
say you're
Oh,
back at the
okay.
ship at this point.
Yeah. Just some thoughts.
Mhm.
So I was looking at what the thing might be. Now I don't know this for certain, but I'm gonna Eoxian. And last I checked, they don't hang around where we're going.
No.
No. So why would they, you know, why would that language turn up at the site? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, see, none of this is really adding up, right? Because they were
Yeah.
also saying that all their other probes in the area had not picked up anything else before, right?
Yeah.
And
Right,
now all of a
so it's
sudden there's
recent.
this.
Yeah.
Recent or very dormant until recent shit went off, right?
Yeah.
So are those two
Right.
linked, or is that just a big old coincidence?
I mean, we won't know until we find out, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they could very well be linked. But you know, correlation doesn't always mean causality. So I'm just saying we should be cautious.
Especially if something like the corpse fleet shows up.
Ugh, my nightmares.
Hold on. But I think we have a job to do. But I think we can. Does anyone else have any like other thoughts or something? I think like, you know, it was a little bit too good to be true, but you know,
I'm saying.
yeah, exactly.
My guess is that they already figured out it was Eoxy and they didn't want to tell us because
Us.
we get wigged out.
Yeah. No, I think
They want to know what it's going to do before they go and abscond with
and
whatever
get
it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Are you at all surprised?
Do you... I
Not
don't know
really.
if- I don't think I'm surprised or anything. Sorry. When we talk about like the Eoxians and
Yeah.
like, do I know like I don't know if this would be like a medicine check or something, but like some
Mhm.
sort of knowledge of like I don't want to say like what their weaknesses and strengths are, but like
Fridge magnets.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
like what their weaknesses and strengths are, but like you know like what the history of like these kinds of people, like how much damage would they do to like what an interaction between like a mortal being and like someone like these corpse people would be like, basically. I don't know
Okay,
how
is
much
there like
common
life?
knowledge it
Is there like life science and physical science?
There is life science, and
Yeah.
I believe I do have
I would say use. I
more
would say
for that.
use some. I would say use some life science for
Lore.
this, because your thing is like, is them as creatures, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Science lore. I don't have it on my character sheet, but I do believe I have that skill from one of my envoy things, so just give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Life science
I also
lore
might
would
be-
be intelligence, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Intelligence is lores are generally
Gotcha.
intelligence.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna ad hoc this. That is a 15 plus 4 is 19.
Damn.
I'm just rolling good.
I mean, it's not as if like, you know, an Eoxian touches you and you disintegrate.
yeah.
What you do know is that if you are going to Eox, the planet,
Mm-hmm.
there are very specific areas that are breathable for living creatures.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is mostly an undead haze. So you would have to, if you're not already Eoxian, you would probably have, or a zombie of some sort, you would need to have like, you basically would be relying on your suit's life support systems the same way you would if you did a spacewalk.
Okay.
Not necessarily because it's you can't breathe at all, but you shouldn't breathe that air for very long.
Okay.
So with that, they also I'll give this to you as well. They also don't require as much like space armor on them,
Okay.
like space suits for space travel as well.
Right.
Do we know if our EVA suits or anything like that provide any kind of basic protection against
In
any of
general,
that?
in general, your suits will provide like uh life support style things for a certain amount of time. You will
Mhm.
need to recharge them after a certain point, but they can last you for a few days actually in
Okay.
hostile areas. You would need that in order to be able to like travel in any type of unknown planet where you don't know if the air is breathable.
Sorry. Is there? Can we assume that there's some sort of? I still have some money left. But I think before we go off, I want to either like say I've purchased this already, or like go off and purchase this.
Yep.
Go off, Queen.
Let me. There is a serum. Am I correct in saying above the table, mechanics wise, Eoxians would like deal and also like heal like void damage, or like
I
void health?
would say you don't know that necessarily.
I don't know that necessarily.
You would say not from that role. I would
Okay.
say like you might be aware that like zombies generally do, but not
okay.
necessarily Eoxians.
Okay, great. Either way, I think I'm still gonna take the gamble, and I think I'm gonna buy it's a specific serum. Give me 1 second. I was looking at it earlier because, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. While we're doing that, while you're looking that, just before you leave, you actually do get, each of you gets an individual parcel, delivered to you.
Oh.
From Belen's, Thorcha, you receive a commercial deflecting field.
Oh.
From Rabek, Sal, you receive a commercial hammer.
Let's go.
Interesting.
And Marv, you receive a med patch from Helmut. And Peggy, Watson gifts you a commercial baton.
I'm not gonna buy it because I don't have enough credits. There's something called a bone serum.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a point where I almost wanted to be a cloud chemist so that I could make serums. I opted not to do that, and so that's how I know about it. But I'm not gonna. I can't buy it. So.
Okay.
But you said commercial baton.
Commercial baton.
Wonderful, thank you.
And of course, these are all things where if you can't use them immediately, you can also give them to someone else, or you can always sell them for extra money. And Lord knows, y'all do need extra credits. Okay. So, flying to the diaspora. As you are all aware, the diaspora is hazardous at the best of times. Because you are all you are members of the Free Captains. The Free Captains are based out of the diaspora. As a result, it's a little easier for you to navigate through the very dangerous asteroid fields. However, our Deadbeat crew has one extra fun little pickle in this entire thing. As members of the Free Captains, and as members who have also pissed off other Free Captains, it's not like they have a bounty on them, but no one's probably gonna go out of their way to protect them if another pirate crew decides that they want to teach some upstarts some lessons. So with that in mind, I want to chat about what your general roles tend to be on this spaceship,
Let's go.
which is which is called the Nova Rush.
The Nova Rush.
Who do we think is our pilot for this ship?
I'm trained in piloting, but I don't know if anyone else anyone else feels like they're the pilot.
I'm trained, but it's like, wait, am I trained? No, I'm not trained. Never mind.
I'm
That
trained.
really
Experience.
explains that splash image so much better. Like Thorch is getting a driving lesson, and we're all just scared shitless. Granny can't see over the space steering wheel, and we're all paying the price.
Exactly.
Oh no!
I'm in the
not
back going,
Space
it's
Lincoln.
fine. She's got it.
I like the
Everyone needs to
idea.
touch the wheel at least once.
Sal, Peggy, and Marv all have to use the exact same sort of like seat preset, and
Oh,
Thorch
yeah,
is the
of
only one
course.
that just messes
As
it all
the
up
ship.
every time.
Yeah.
She just sits at the closest spot she can find, you know?
Mm.
Like as soon as she enters the room, that's just it. What her heart's set on, she's gonna sit on.
Just nose on the helm. Marv is trained in piloting, but I would say that's not where his primary seat would be.
Considering you'd probably be engineer, I imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
then I imagine that leaves we have our gunner and we have our magic/science officer. So I guess Thorcha being the gunner and Sal being our magic science. I'm just gonna have it one word: magic science officer.
Magic sign.
That is science officer.
That's
The magic
Epic.
science officer.
Yeah.
How very Professor Farnsworth.
So I would like to know. This is the diaspora. You're relatively familiar for how to avoid asteroids through all of this. How do you travel through while also avoiding rogue free captain pirates that roam around the diaspora?
Good question.
I have
Um,
thoughts. But go
yeah.
ahead.
No. You.
Okay.
You go.
Because I was rewatching bits and pieces of The Expanse recently. Is there a way that I could screw around with our transponder to make us look like a much bigger, meaner ship?
Well,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I was actually gonna suggest the opposite, where it's like we're a transporter
Tiny.
of like, or not even like a tiny ship, just like a like the most inconspicuous, like like a ship that that no one would rob, you know, not out of intimidation, but like there's no good shit on this ship.
Garbage ship.
just a garbage.
It's a shit
You
scow.
actually-
Garbage barge.
Yeah.
Scout. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You actually waste more fuel robbing it than you would get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
I will bow to
Um,
whatever pressure people want for that. If it's bigger ship or small shit scow, I'm
I am
on
gonna-
board.
I will say, Marv, you are the engineer, so
Yeah.
in the end, you can make the decision.
Yeah.
The choice is yours and yours alone.
I'll do what the crew wants to do because I think that's more fun that way.
Great.
I'll break the tie if I have to, but what do the other ones want to do?
Thorcha and Sal, do you have opinions on that?
Garbage ship.
I think garbage ship makes sense.
Okay.
Garbage,
Garbage ship.
For us.
Go ahead. you're kind of jerry rigging to
Is this
make it
crafting
look
or
like
Bruce.
I would say because you're fiddling with the sensors, I'm gonna say this is a computer's check.
okay?
Can
Point
I
yourself.
aid Marv?
I will say this is a engineer specific role. Everyone needs to
Okay.
do their own roles
Great.
there.
Gotcha. Oh no. What is
Yeah,
it?
that's a 10.
Okay.
Cool. I mean, it doesn't look quite like a garbage ship, but it
Say
is.
the whole phrase.
It doesn't. It doesn't look like that, but it is. It is. It is. It is. At the very least, you don't seem to be like. You at least aren't luring other ships to you in the meantime. So as you're traveling through, you eventually do make your way through a variety of different obstacles. You see a bunch of massive space boulders blocking your path as you fly through. A few debris fields that you have to make your way through. And then finally, you find the asteroid that is in the coordinates. They look to be two semi-spherical asteroids that look to be fused together along a seam. You see that you're looking at the like signal pulse that you're getting, which now you're just able to get from your own sensors without relying on the map. You're like it's blaring out, and it seems to be coming from one end of the seam, but it doesn't look like there's a way like into this asteroid, which looks to be two asteroids mashed together.
Interesting.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna blow it up.
I just hear that from the back, and I'm like, okay, and I like rear the ship back just a little bit so that there's like range for it. Like I turn the ships and like rear it back so that Thorja like is like within shooting range.
Hang
Can
on,
we
while I
do,
just
like
go
a
ahead.
slow orbit of the asteroid to see
Oh,
if
yeah.
like it's
As
like a very
you're-
small entrance or something?
Yeah, as you're walking, as you're orbiting and getting ready to blow a part up, I will allow I'm gonna allow Sal if you can go ahead and you kind of want to scan to check, right?
Yeah.
Do you have like do you have nature or arcana?
I definitely have Arcana.
I'll say arcana.
Okay.
Roll arcana to see what you get. While I
That
look up
is
what this
25.
25.
25. My Seren dice is working nicely.
Yay!
fun fact, I lied to you all. It turns out that there does seem to be one area of the seam that looks a little bit weaker than everyone
Seem
else,
to be.
and you actually there is actually like it looks like a thinner layer of rock is covering it. So with that, I'm going to Thorcha, I'm going to have you make a ranged attack with the ship guns, add a +5, and then add a +3 because of Sal's great find for that.
So one roll at +5 and then +3.
The +8, basically.
So +8, great. All right.
Like you put it through the ear.
I love it. It's head empty, no thoughts. So that was a 15 +8. That's 23.
Boom! as the ship clears through and cracks through the steam, the rocks start to break apart, um, and you are able to find a way inside this area as some of the rock and asteroid starts to separate. Inside, you see a space facility that seems to be wedged in between the two asteroids.
Well, what are you?
Yeah. Does it seem like there's any like life on this facility?
You could do a scan if you would like.
What would I roll?
Either computers or life science lore check.
They're both the same for me. They're +4.
Great. So either one.
Great. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Unfortunately, you're getting a lot of interference from the scanners because of you're not sure if it's because of radiation from minerals or what have you, or maybe it's just something's bouncing off the walls, but you're not able to get a clear sign of life coming from there.
Interesting. Well, it's interesting that they have a facility sort of wedged in between, sort of a floating rock.
Kinda like they didn't want it to be found.
Yeah.
I mean, we have blown basically their camp off, so I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone is running out, or like like alarm bells don't seem to be ringing right now. So,
Is the signal, the initial signal, coming from there, or is that something we can't really discern?
You can be 100% sure that as you're getting closer to the station, the signal is getting stronger.
oh,
Has it changed now that we blew the door off the hinges?
It has not changed.
Changing.
Could be automated then.
Yeah.
Question is, did everyone leave? Or did people not make it out? Ooh.
Oh, spooky.
Anyway.
Thorcha loves reading. Thorcha loves listening to the true crime podcasts and
Yeah.
goes ooh along with the.
Yeah, but are all the true crime podcasts just start going, I would have done it this way?
Rookie mistake.
Oh, that one was me.
Or was it meant to keep something in that they didn't want to get out? No. Yeah.
Either way, we should be prepared for what's inside.
Yeah.
Great, let's go.
As you fly forward, you do find a docking station, and you are able to park your spaceship there and get into the docking area. At that point, what you find in there, we'll find out after our break.
Aww.
We'll be back in
Classic.
just a little bit, everyone. More The Deadbeats will be returning very soon. See you then. Greetings. How's it going? You'll see a map here. You'll see our wonderful avatars here. You'll also see audience you. Yes, you. The you right over there, watching from whatever device you're watching. Your token is represented by this midnight dispatch token. So that'll be the camera that's following the players as they go around and I assume not screw things up. The what was I gonna say? Okay. So as the ship comes to a halt, a universal docking port extends to meet the hull of your ship. The hiss of pressurization can be felt more than heard as the indicator changes from red to green, indicating it's now safe for you all to exit the ship. When the portal opens, you see a barren ramp leading to an airlock door that is currently closed. This is far from being modern tech. This airlock seems to be relying on an antique wheel lock that needs to be manually turned in order to open and close it.
Great. Place is older than I am.
That's saying something.
That that truly is, saying something.
How old are you, Thorcha?
I am a young and spry 54.
You look good for 54. In our line of work?
Thank you. The chitin doesn't crack.
Yeah, you know this. You know the saying, right? You know the saying, right?
It's a blessing.
Oh, God.
Blessing and a curse.
Truly.
I like how we watched you, the player, tried to molt out of the situation.
It's true. Or you play it back, you can hear me just about to break as I'm about to say it. Oh my God.
All right. Now that we've established that, what do you do in this situation?
So right now, everything is black because we're just in an airlock and like there's.
Because you were in this you're in this on ramp to there. This is the airlock up ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'll do the pinging system. This is the airlock door
Thank you.
up ahead.
Okay.
Oh, so like, do you think we we go in guns a-blazing, or do we want to make a couple of, you know what,
Well, guns out, I think, is like a pretty good policy at the moment.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
everyone,
that one's got it.
Everyone does a chuck.
Which is weird because I'm using a pipe wrench.
Yeah. Can I? Fudge. I wish you could size something up. Can I?
Size up this door.
Yeah, let me size up this door before we
Come
open
on,
it.
put them up.
Put 'em up. Can I like make some sort of perception check to hear if something is behind it? I mean, like, it's a pretty thick airlock. Or can I do a perception check to see how recently this door was opened? Or like, is this door like opened frequently?
Yeah, is it like covered in space dust, or does this look like there's been frequent scrape marks?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and roll I would say you either roll a nature, or if you have physical science lore, you can do that.
Physical science lore. I don't have any of those.
And is it a solid slab of metal? Is there like a little like porthole anywhere?
There's definitely not a porthole anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do we get a sense that there is power on the other? Like when we were landing, did we get a sense that like lights are on in places, or this was pretty like ooky spooky?
It is operating, I mean, because it is sending out some sort of signal. It's and obviously it's operating in a sense that the landing dock automated. So it automated, so it's clearly like has power and is functioning. Whether this is like, oh, we got work lights going on or we're on reserve power, it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay. Well, what we could do is we take up a defensive position. One of us swings the door open, and whatever comes out at a speed that we dislike, it no longer does anything.
I like the way you think, Marv.
Yeah, I think Thorcha is going to ready her scattergun.
Mhm.
This,
Great.
what I like to describe as just a real piece of shit gun. just
Just an old.
absolute dog shit.
All right. So in that case, I will ask y'all to move yourselves where you would like to be before the door opens.
One thing I'd like to add is so that we have additional cover when this door opens. I take a little bauble that's sort of like almost like a Tron frisbee on my back, and it unfurls in this like nano particle origami to do to form like a turret with some sort of shield array around it, like almost like a hexagon paneling,
Nice.
like maybe energy of some kind. And because of the additional thing I took, it's not just flimsy cover, it's proper cover. So
Bless.
the mechanic and the envoy, who is also a bit squishy, can just hunker down.
Right. And you'll
Guns
get a
out.
bonus to your AC if you're
Perfect.
doing that.
Thank you.
Great. Awesome.
Thorcha is going to have her. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I have to use the selector tool. Roll 20. It's gonna have her back against the wall with her gun ready in a breaching formation.
Should I do I'll do the other side.
I'll
Great.
put myself here. Skittermander have like 6 arms, but they have to like switch between. Like mentally, they can only use 2 arms at a time.
Same.
So yeah. So in one pair of arms, she has her medikit in one, and then her gun in the other, and then her bottom arm, she has a baton, if
Great.
need be, basically.
All right.
I'll say I have a laser pistol out.
All right.
Okay. Who actually opens the door? Thorcha or Sal? Which one of you clicks that button?
Does the door go up and down or side to side?
It actually it actually goes side to side.
Oh, okay, cool.
Open out or open in?
Y'all asking all these questions.
It's always the
TTRPGs are
doors.
all about doors.
It's
all
always
doors,
about-
all about
Always the
preparation.
freaking door.
How does it feel, Sam?
It open. It's like the vault doors from Fallout that like turn like a big wheel to the side and goes in, so it doesn't go out or.
Great. That's
yeah,
good for
it
us.
yeah.
I'll pop that sucker open.
All right, go
Go
ahead and
for
open
it.
that door. Click on the door icon.
Oh, click on the door icon.
there you
Oh!
Oh, that's cool. Oh no, another door.
And there was another door.
Just
But
imagine the turret just started whirring to life, and then it
Yeah.
just really sad sounds. There was nothing to shoot.
well, hang on
Oh,
just a
immediately.
second before
Oh.
you all start move.
Oh,
Oh. So you see a rudimentary airlock that's splayed wide open. The second door, which you would think would be sealed shut, is actually like halfway open. so it's already like not functioning properly as an airlock. What I will also say for all of you is that your suit's responders for activating your air filtration aren't active, in that they didn't feel the need to automatically activate, which means the air seems to be breathable.
Great.
That's all fun, that's all wonderful, that's great to see, until you notice these bits of junk inside the airlock that turned out to be rat shaped.
Oh boy.
And these tiny little rats that were like metal rats that were scraping through the junk start to go, like, look up as the door is being opened, look at all you with their like beady red mechanical eyes, and then screech what might be a metallic screech, not sure. And you notice one of them in their tail like puts up some sort of thing that you think looks like a grenade in their tail and gets ready to throw it. And I think this is probably a good time to roll initiative.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm going
sir.
to warp reality, y'all.
Warp
So
reality.
I'm gonna activate the quantum field. 20-foot burst centered on a point I choose within 100 feet. I'm not sure how to. I'm not gonna try to draw it, but we'll have it be centered, like where it says A2, and 20 feet.
So sorry. Is initiative just
Perception.
flat dex? Oh, perception. Okay, great.
Perception, because
Really?
you are being aware of fights happening.
I am
Um,
aware.
I'm aware. Do we give numbers in chat? What are we going?
There you go, baby.
Hold on, let me get the numbers in just a second. I should do one for these guys. All right. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's terrible
Ruh-roh.
for all of you.
Extremely
Okay.
painful for you.
Okay. Sal, what's yours? What's your initiative?
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's go.
Peggy,
14.
There you go.
Marv.
19.
Nice. And Thorcha.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we know who goes first then. Thorcha, it is your turn. These little scraps of these rodent scraps, I guess, are looking at you very intimidatingly for such a tiny little creature. And they do seem ready to fight, but also terrified at the intrusion.
Perfect. Well, I think it's time to bust out the scattergun. It just so happens to be a area weapon, specifically for a
God.
cone. So.
Well, this is a great combat encounter, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Starfinder and
Let's see. I'm gonna quickly use primary target, which, let's see, before I make an attack with a area weapon, make a ranged strike as a free action with the same weapon against a single creature in the area.
Great.
Selected as your primary target. If your attack is
Go ahead and hit whichever one while I just look up how to make creatures that can survive you.
let's see. Attack as a cone. Must select the creature closest to me. So, unfortunately, this little guy right here is my primary target.
Great.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sure.
I'm going to expend a projectile so that I can shoot my gun. Let me just quickly projectile ammo. There we go. Both hands. We're gonna both hand it. And can we? I'm just trying to maneuver through this thing. So I feel like a grandma right now. Hey, God.
You're doing great.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to. Oh wait, no, it's an attack, isn't it? Hang on. There we go. Not melee attack. I wanted fucking. Where's the gun? Where's the shoot?
Don't. Are you trying to do it on roll 20?
Yeah, maybe I should just
Okay.
do a
Just
little roll.
just roll what it would be. Maybe use.
Oh,
maybe
here we
use
go.
The other. Yeah.
Found it. Okay, so it's going to be a 17 reflex DC for y'all guys.
Okay, that's gonna be fine. I see no way that's gonna cause any problems for me.
Not for nothing or nothing, but which one has the grenade?
Yeah, good question.
The one directly in front of the one closest to y'all.
Oh
Directly
no,
in
we
front.
closed the door.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just open the door, slowly close it.
Okay.
You said reflex save?
Yes, 17. Also, my primary target, if it succeeds in the reflex save, no, it didn't.
Okay, well,
that's what it says, kind of.
to be fair, the one. Let me do the one back here did succeed on the save, unfortunately, but the
Great.
other two very much didn't.
Hey,
Especially the one
alright.
that was a primary target that saved, and then you said no. So it
Excellent.
didn't.
God, I'm gonna love playing as a soldier.
Just mowing everyone down.
So we're gonna do. Is it 2 different damage dice for each one, or is it just the one?
No, just
one damage?
the one damage dice, and then I guess the one who saves gets half.
You got it.
Sam's life is flashing before his eyes.
Guess it's just a 7.
Okay, well. Hold on just a moment. While I just
Oh, there we go. That's how I
go.
expend. How I imagine it is just like it's like a buckshot sort of thing. where
Yeah.
it's old and clunky, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, old and clunky gets the job done. Explodes 2 of them at once. And the other one is glitching out at this point. Cool. Well,
Or no.
this is gonna be a challenge. Sal, what do you do with your turn?
Glitching. Describe how it's glitching out. Like, should I not touch it?
It's
kind
just,
of glitching
no,
out.
it's just taking a lot of damage. Yeah.
I
That was
see.
the flavor.
Ah.
I see. And it's holding a grenade still, or
No, it'll be like the buckshot kind of exploded the grenade that was in the thing's
I
hand.
see.
It didn't set it off or anything like that.
Great.
Sal like looks over at Thorcha and be like, "It's not even worth using any of my spells, to be honest." And he walks up and hits it with a hammer. Smash it with a hammer. Yeah.
This guy's AC.
Put it into the box and you smash it with a
Smash it with a hammer. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I tell you, genius, I say. Oh, that's not the best roll that I could have rolled.
Does an 11 hit?
11 doesn't hit. It's just one of those things where you kind of get ready to hit, and it's
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it's really whack-a-mole, except the mole is very good at dodging.
Great. I'm gonna
that
try
is 2
again, but with a
actions. Yeah.
penalty.
Let's
Great.
go.
All right, that's a little better. That is a 13 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Great, that's good. Otherwise, this would be really embarrassing. All right, it's gonna take 6 damage.
Hey.
Okay, well. Great job, everyone.
And that's the game. Just kidding.
That's the game, everyone. We had our boss fight, and we're all done
Yay.
now. So,
Peggy and Marv
hope
are
you
just sort of
enjoyed
playing
it.
cards behind the blast shield, going like, "Great job, guys!
Like,
What do you?"
you
got
got
any
any
clues?
sixes? You got any? They're like old name. You got any sixes? Go fish.
I like how we went for the exact same joke.
Okay.
It's
Glorious.
two middle-aged, white-coated people for like white Bostonians. White-coated Boston. Like.
So the rats are utterly destroyed. You do find in this little segment, you find a small box in the corner of what look to be 5 frag grenades.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
That's
Mama
great.
lying.
I wouldn't mind grabbing one of those. Just for, you
Time.
know, personal protection.
Great.
Personal protection. I want everyone to be very aware these are not good for melee combat.
Oh no, absolutely. But
these are
it's
for
just
far
like-
away
It's
situations.
a far away situation, which I will normally be. It's also funny that I rolled like such a like a low initiative, because most of my skills involve me like helping, like guiding. It's like, everyone get that person,
Yeah.
but I have to
Well,
like,
you got-
actually
you-
cast it.
Yeah, you helped by staying back and
Back.
staying out of the way of the professionals, so it all
Exactly.
worked out.
It's like, okay.
Shall we do a grenade for each and 2 for Peggy?
Make sure these are kind of some of them look more cobbled together than others, so these do have the glitching condition,
Okay.
Oh.
which means that you do need to roll a flat check to make sure they actually work properly.
Oh,
That's
could I, in
Yeah.
my infinite wisdom as a mechanic, look at these and go, "That's a bad one. These
Mhm.
are okay."
Like you're sorting
know
sorting through.
Roll
3 to end up-
crafting.
Like,
Roll
I
crafting.
imagine
bins at
it's a little
Goodwill.
like an old cartoon of Bugs Bunny in
Yeah,
Schindler's
yeah.
Factory, where
Yeah.
he's just tapping them with a hammer. Okay, that one's a dud.
Yeah.
roll a crafting for that.
Okay. I also have this weird thing on my sheet that maybe is relevant here, where it says mechanic DC. Is that
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
usually
relevant to this.
class DC. That's for skill checks that are unrelated.
okay?
But yeah,
So crafting, you said?
crafting. Yes.
Cool. That is a dirty 20.
Cool. You're able to note that at least 3 of them are in good condition.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them still are glitching, but you think if you had enough time after getting out of here, you might be able to bring them to someone and they would be able to fix that up. And
Follow me
you
on
don't
this.
have the workshop to do it right now.
Follow me on this. I hand them to someone I don't like and then run away with the pins.
That's also
Ooh,
true.
yeah.
That is also valid.
Here, hold these.
Why don't you hold on
with
to
this
this?
with this T-shirt that says "I'm a bomb technician. If I'm running, try to keep up."
Perfect.
Okay. So, the door to the other hallway seems to be ajar. Do you all move forward?
Gladly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, hello. Thorcha, can you move, please?
You have to go through the door.
Oh.
Go through the door.
Oh, hello? Where did I go?
Sorry, I'll take the
Oh,
two
I was
busted
behind.
Oh,
grenades.
okay.
There you go.
You'll take the 2 busted.
Yeah, and I'll leave the other ones for everybody
Oh,
else
All right.
because I have ideas. Don't worry about it.
there we go. I'm in.
So you recognize this is a long hallway. It has 2 doors to the right, 2 doors to the left, 1 door at the very end of the hallway.
Hmm.
This definitely feels like space station construction. Everything seems to be very specifically structured in that way. You see pieces of papers that are stuck to the walls with adhesive. Some of them seem to be laminated, so they're better preserved. The walls themselves seem to be angular and arched at the same time, and that creates a bit of a sense of vertigo as you're in this even though the actual width of the hallway is only 10 feet or so, and it is like a small area as well. Like the ceiling itself doesn't go above 10 feet, so it's like a little corridor in that way.
Can we
What
read?
would you do?
Can we read any of the like any of the pieces of paper? Like, is it in a language that we understand?
You can go ahead and do a society check to decipher writing if you would like. It is
Okay.
definitely not. What languages does everyone speak?
Let's see.
I didn't know those were choices.
Common, Patra, and Vesk.
Okay.
Where did my details go? I definitely okay. So common, Sheeran, and Versite.
Okay.
Probably common, Skittermander, and then a third thing that I haven't chosen yet.
Great. And the third thing, got it.
And a secret third thing.
The secret third thing that I need to peruse the book for.
Mark?
It says I'm supposed to have 4 languages outside of common, but none of them are picked.
Cool.
Okay. I thought I went through that.
Oh no
during-
no, I grant common, Vesk, and regional. I don't know what the fuck regional means.
Regional.
That explains sort of the
It's
Bostonian.
just from a region.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Bostonian, very specifically.
Okay. So none of you, no, I will say that none of you understand the language itself. All that means is that when you're trying to decipher the writing, it will you won't get a bonus to the check because it's not a language you necessarily know.
Okay.
Could
Um,
I make like
yeah.
a so with my background, I have an oddity identification thing I can do. Does it feel like the hallway we're in is like meant to mess with our minds and give us vertigo? I can determine if it twists minds, fights against fortune, or reveals secrets.
I will say it's feeling, you're feeling like you get the sense of vertigo because it's very unfamiliar construction to you.
Okay.
But you do give that sense, but you're not getting the sense that like this is magically doing anything
Okay.
necessarily.
Great.
But you are feeling like there are magical energies helping to power this station. You do
Okay.
get that in general.
And of those magical energies, do I know what type of magic it would be?
Not necessarily. You're just
Okay.
not at this stage.
Great. Shall
right.
we proceed?
I think so.
Okay.
Great. And did you all want to? Did someone want to do the decipher writing to check the?
I handed over the Mauve. I think.
What do you make of this?
Yeah.
Let's see, a little paper airplane, a little crane.
Ooh, do a cootie catcher. Those are my
Uh,
faves.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
That's
The
that's
little
not what
fortune telling one.
I thought you were calling somebody a name. Never mind.
Oh.
Not today. I'm in a good mood. We had
Mm.
donuts.
What am I rolling for this? Society?
Society.
Yep.
Cool.
I would like to aid that.
Great.
You would have to.
Mhm.
Also, actually, yeah. On top of that, I'm also gonna have Sal roll an Arcana check
All right.
because of the magic question. Go ahead, Marv.
That was a net one for a whole ass 7. But with help, that's a 9.
Yeah. Absolutely no idea.
Awesome.
This is.
I'm sort of like turning it
Wonderful.
upside down
Yeah.
and like flipping it like inside out, hoping like the light will just reveal something.
I was like,
Well, and
Mom,
also-
like,
And also, like, even the lamination doesn't seem to be preserving things that well. Like some
Oh,
of
is it
these some of these are
disintegrating
just
at my
like,
touch?
yeah, literally, like you,
Sticky.
Peggy, you hand Marv a paper, and then Marv
Yeah.
looks at it, and then like not even doing any effort, it just like tears apart and just
Oof.
crumples.
Oh, like it just goes full Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. it just like
Oh,
completely
no.
disintegrates.
Mm.
Well, I guess we're
Ugh, don't inhale that.
yeah.
14
I don't think that can
Arcana.
be good for you.
14 Arcana. Okay. You, as they are, as Peggy keeps on handing Marv an increasingly amount of disintegrated dust to the point there's a little dust pile forming in front of them.
You know the definition of
notice-
insanity, right?
You notice a what looks to be like an imprint of a poster board that seemed to be might have been there collecting dust, and immediately beneath that imprint you do see a poster that would seem to kind of fit. It is very faded, but it does seem to be a picture of a planet.
Can I identify the planet?
If you would like to, you can do like.
Or I'll show it to everybody.
Yeah, if any of you have diaspora lore, history lore, or you can also use society if you'd like.
I got a
Or
+3
nature,
in
if you
society.
have nature as well, that could also.
I feel like I've ruled myself out from rolling on this one based on that.
Based on that one.
I'm
That's-
gonna roll society using my streetwise skill.
I will
well,
say,
I don't know.
I'll have Sal. What do you have?
Sorry.
A +3.
Just because +3. I am
Oh,
just
just
gonna
because
say
it's Sal.
just because Peggy is helping Marv at this
You're right.
juncture.
No problem.
Go ahead.
Help is a strong
Alright.
word for the thing that's happening right now.
Helping.
15.
Aiding.
Helping.
Okay. You recognize it not because it's a planet you currently know of or that currently exists. Fun fact about the diaspora. It is partially made of 2 exploded planets. Planets that were destroyed even pre-Gap. And when you look at history books about it, they show pictures of these 2 planets. And this seems to be a picture of one of those planets.
Wait, so does this mean that we're in a pre-gap space station potentially right now? Huh?
Oh. Yeah,
Literally a cat.
literally does
Huh?
the cat.
Huh? That's crazy.
Apologies. Angel here, not really familiar with the terminology. What is the gap?
The gap.
Yeah.
It's a store at the
so glad
mall that
you
used to be
asked.
popular about 25 years ago.
I'm so glad you asked, Angel. The gap is a period of time that is a gap of knowledge for like every sentient being. So there is a moment where the planet Golarian basically disappeared, and everyone from that planet who survived went to space. And no one knows how that happened, but people do have general ideas of what happened before then. And they know kind of what happened since then, about 300 years ago. But everyone's memory of what exactly occurred has basically been wiped.
Oh wow.
So when we talk about pre-gap years, even people who have lived that long have this period of time that they just don't know or remember what happened.
Yeah. How long was the gap itself? Do people know how long the gap itself was?
It's kind of hard to say necessarily.
Okay.
You do know the gap ended about 300 years ago.
Okay. Great.
I'm gonna see if there's something here about that actually. But yeah, that puts this as if that is true, that would put that as centuries old in general.
Okay.
But meanwhile, we're still fiddling with the dust because we haven't
Yeah.
been told this has happened.
We're like inhaled. Just like,
We look like two old smoking ladies at the casino right now.
I mean, like that's kind of our job. That we're
So
playing spades
okay,
in the
it's even more this.
back. Okay.
The
great.
gap is like basically anything. Yeah, people really don't know. It might have been a few years, or it might have been thousands.
The lost time.
People just aren't sure.
Great.
But people do know that generally everyone's memory is very clear from 325 years ago.
Years ago. Okay, great.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
So
Alright,
that's
so-
crazy.
Yeah.
Mean then, are we standing on something that no one has ever set foot on?
At least not for a while.
Did you two find something? Because we're just awash
Yeah.
in nothing.
Yeah.
Pre-gap planet poster. Interesting. Educational? From then?
Is it ironically just written in plain common and we're just two
No,
luddite
No,
back
it's not.
here?
It's a no. Thankfully, it's not. It's not that ironic.
Okay.
But it is written in seemingly the same language that you're finding, at
Okay.
least.
And that's not Eoxian.
Now that you take a look at it, and you're looking at something that isn't crumbling, you do recognize it as the same kind of language that you were reading from the data stream, which does seem to be Eoxian.
Oxian.
Well, okay, so we got some points of correlation here.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe. I mean, like, we don't know too much about like where the Eoxians came from, or like, this could be Eoxian, or
Yeah,
maybe
for sure.
Eoxian in a language from before the gap. Or the same-
Right.
Who
Or the
knows?
language just survived this long, which is
Exactly.
incredible
Yeah.
linguistically.
Yeah.
Huh. Should we try one of these doors?
Well, let's do it.
Sal points to the left and the right.
Yeah.
I got the
I'm
left.
sure you want to try.
Oh, I think I just answered that.
You want the
Thorcha
left?
wants the
All right.
left. I think let's do
Thorcha
it.
wants the left.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna open it up.
Okay,
Alright.
open it.
I'm gonna go do it. Here we go.
You're good. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
What are that?
Okay, everyone, calm down.
What is?
All right.
Jellyfish.
Nani?
I enter.
What you see in front of you, like the corridor outside, this room seems to have been built as a single module, kind of like in IRL. The International Space Station is made up of modules that get attached to the station as they get shipped up. This is like one of those things. It feels like it's something that's been kind of installed to the side.
Gotcha.
It looks like it is a spacious briefing room. There's several rows of auditorium-like seats, each with a silver crown of some sort hanging on the armrest. The podium, which is right over here, rests on a slightly raised stage at the front of the room. There's a large antique video screen taking up the front of the chamber behind the podium, and above the door, an old-style holo projector seems to be flickering on and off.
Just a quick point of order. Could I say that the turret has been brought and then plopped down in front of us to sort of stand
Totally.
guard?
Yeah.
Ahead.
Yeah, totally can.
Cool.
I see if there has been like any like if there's like a something left in the holo projector, possibly like.
Yeah, go ahead and I would say roll up. You're just trying to get a general idea of what's happening, or
Yeah.
perception then.
Great. Yeah, no, it's not good. That's a 9.
Not really sure. It seems to. It's a very old style of projector. You're not really familiar with even how it functions.
Yeah, well, technology isn't necessarily my strong suit unless it has to do with looking up medical records, so.
Can I go in and observe what the little crown things are on the desks?
Sure.
Have I seen anything like this before?
You certainly haven't. Do you try to pick it up or anything like that, or you're just observing it from
I
far?
poke it with my hammer.
Okay.
It
It
explodes.
doesn't do anything. It does seem to be a silvery headpiece of some sort. It resembles a crown and has like a back plate on it. It's at this point you actually see you are. Let me roll something quickly. You pick this up, and as you poke it, you suddenly see movement in the chair, and you notice that the movement in the chair seems to be a desiccated corpse that is on the chair itself. The as after you notice that it's moved, the corpse actually also, much like the paper before, kind of crumbles to dust.
Oh dear, Desna.
You do notice that the crown, the silvery crown part, seems to not go all the way around. It seems to have a gap at the front end of it.
Gap mentioned.
Hashtag gap.
Tag gap.
Incredible. Hey Marv, you ever see anything like this?
Marvel sort of tap the space turret on the top, good weapon of destruction, and wanders into the room to ascertain what is being asked of him.
Oh, watch out for the corpse dust.
That-
Not again.
Ashes to ashes, man. Ashes to ashes.
This fucking guy.
R.I.P. though. R.I.P.
I mean, rest in pieces. Yeah. There's some there, some here.
All right. So what do you point? What do
To
you
the
point Marv at?
crown contraption, like what it would be used for.
Yeah.
I have a guess, but I don't know if Sala does.
So is it just one of these, or is it like the whole like room has?
Each room has one of these. Each room. Wow. Each
chair?
seat.
Chair, yeah.
Each
Okay.
chair has it. And actually, as you are looking around, you notice two more of these corpses seated on chairs as you're inside the room. And you also see that these corpses that are untouched, they are wearing the crowns.
I was gonna say this looked a little cerebral.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. While Marv is looking at the actual crown, can I very carefully like make like a medicine check on this corpse? Not to
Sure.
ascertain whether it's like alive or dead, but like
And then
how
it just
did it, like how
grabs
long
her.
has it been there? Like
Yeah.
did it die? Can I ascertain like how this person died or like
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
wonderful.
Marv, what did you want to do anything specific with these
Yeah,
crowns?
like I mean, I have a pretty solid theory, but it's not just. We can easily surmise it plugs into the head, but
Yeah.
for what purpose? I think that's what I'm trying to discern, because this is an endpoint of a terminal,
Yeah.
not the start of it. Where does it go? What does it do? What is the source? Let's start with
Right.
that.
Mhm.
I would say roll me a
Computer.
roll me a computer.
I got a 21 for medicine.
Ooh.
These whatever happened here, these things have been dead for centuries.
Centuries.
You can tell even without having seen what Sal did that if you touch this will probably
Explode.
completely not explode but go to dust.
Yeah.
Hold on while I just shift people around because things got moved.
Sorry, my camera went off for a second. I became
was I?
Marv briefly.
There are worse fates.
There are worse fates, and these pants are mad roomy.
What are you trying to say there?
You got roomy pants. No, I wasn't trying to say that. Your head out of the gutter and put it in the silver crown to get educated.
Everyone's back where they were.
Hey.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Marv.
Sorry, we're crowning what?
With ideas.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Cool.
Hell yes.
You get all nothing. Thanks, boss. That was great.
Yeah. You notice that as you're looking around, each of these crowns seem to be the same. You also notice that they do seem to be like for something this old, there
Mhm.
doesn't seem to be much wiring involved, which gives you the idea there may be some more magical element to it than purely technical.
Mhm.
But even with that, your technical brain can discern that the podium seems to be a central factor in these crowns. And definitely, and you actually, as you go to the podium, you do notice there seem to be runes of some sort that are actually on the podium itself, which give you the impression of something that can control these crowns as well, or at the very least affect them somehow.
Hey, Sal, is this the kind of thing you know how to read?
Oh, maybe. If it's a saucy romance novel. Hey, yo.
You
Sorry,
can go
I'm coping
ahead
with comedy. I just watched a person disintegrate in front of me.
You can go ahead and roll a cultism arcana check if you would like.
Because I
us-
rolled so high, can I assist in some way?
Give that will be an aid for that because you've already gotten some of that. Add.
That's
so
a plus
add
one
plus
then?
one. Yeah.
Okay, so 17?
That's pretty good.
Is it?
You know what? Actually, no.
I just get nervous because it's Starfinder. The numbers are big.
No.
We're level
Yeah, but we're
one.
level 1. We're level 1 for right now.
That's as far as we'll go. Got it.
Would you actually see on this podium, you actually are able to recognize runes that look to be instructions of some sort. And they actually show certain it shows positions and hand gestures and other things to do, and then the very last picture of that is someone sitting in the desk with one of the crowns on the heads, which gives you the impression of like this feels like an instruction manual of some sort, but in like rune form.
What are the odds? Sal says, looking at everybody. If I did some of these gestures, we could get this working and maybe see what the video is? Or do you think the video is separate? This is maybe just for the chairs?
It sounds like that it's just connected to like the central podium is just for the chairs.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like. At least like
I can tinker with the projector and maybe that'll do something.
That's a great idea.
So Thorcha's gonna take out a polyglove.
Very cool.
Which has some doohickeys. Think of it like a Swiss Army knife with a bunch of like a computer stuff, like coming out of the fingers and stuff like that. And she's gonna tinker with it. And is that a hack with computers?
Yeah, are you trying? Yeah, but I guess you are trying to hack with computers.
Yeah.
Great, go ahead.
All right, little guy. Let's do it one more time. You and me. Pew! All right, that is a 16.
Okay. This seems too complicated to be able to put yourself. What you do notice is that as it's flashing on and off, you do get in front of it for a second, and you feel the projector light get in front of your face, and something about like your systems go off or something, and you you get out of the way just in time, and you notice that the like, I guess there maybe like a piece of cloth or something gets evaporated by the beam. And you're just thankful you weren't in the way of that.
oh boy.
as it happens.
Oh boy.
Shit. Ugh.
What happened? What happened?
This thing disintegrated a little bit of my tabard.
Oh no.
Now we'll get it.
It's all the shit anyway.
Tabard is crazy.
We'll sew that right back up when we get back on the ship. But yeah, little pew pew. When a pew pew, wouldn't expect the pew pew to come out, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fried an optic nerve or something. Hang on. And she's taking another one of those. She's taking her one of her eyes, the left
She has
one.
cataracts.
Yeah, I mean,
Basically.
But they're
Incredible.
like cybernetic
Their
cataracts.
Yeah.
cybernetic cataracts is crazy.
Perfect.
Like, great band name.
They just,
Would that just mean you have it's filled with adware that you can't see out of that one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I just,
Oh, that's
The
like, I've
Yahoo
been telling
toolbar that
you
you can't
the
get rid of.
It's like you can't depend on cybernetics.
It's
Tell
like you
this
can't
every
depend on
time.
cybernetics. It's just like the moment that we all turn into robots is the moment that we lose humanity. I mean, like, I could go on and on about fucking.
As Peggy continues to go on and on about this, well, does anyone else do anything with the crowns in this room? Sal, are you doing the?
I want
the
to
ritual?
try just like the first
Great.
couple of hand motions to see if it is like connected by something above the podium.
So. Yeah, roll. You already
I
rolled.
let everybody know that
Let's
I'm
see.
doing this.
Yeah, you start doing those gestures. You don't see anything happening in the podium specifically. Marv, you have something.
Yes. I want to inspect one of the crowns specifically.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I got my Cortex plugged in kind of thing, so maybe that'll help interface with what this is. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
learn something. Or, I no longer have this place as a problem to deal with.
All right.
Either way, result.
So Sal, you make those moves. You kind of feel like a little. It's interesting. You feel like a little more relaxed and like kind of open. That felt like really meditative when you fully committed to the bit, shall we say. Anyway, you just finished that. Marv,
What's my new character?
moment-
I'm so glad
yeah,
you
the
asked.
moment you put the crown on, make me a will save.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Oh boy.
And will save is... Oh, there it is. That is a 16. But, and follow me on this, I do have some hero points. So,
You're good.
okay.
Does anyone remember that Rick and Morty episode where you just watch a whole Rick and Morty episode? No. Remember that Rick and Morty episode where it plays through
the
a person's
arcade.
entire life in the
Yeah.
arcade?
Kinda
You play
wasted
the
your
person's
30s.
entire and you get flashes and images and emotions of someone else's life just beam directly. You can't even interpret anything that's going on. It's just all happening at once. You're not sure if it's one life you're seeing or multiple lives because it feels like you jump in it, but you're able to take the crown off before it really like messes with your head.
So, just as a very quick aside, as a massive fan of DS9 and loving to see Miles O'Brien suffer every other episode, this is one of those episodes. This happened to him.
Yeah.
That's
And he's one of the characters that inspired this one. So,
that's great.
I'm so pleased right now. Are
you okay? You okay?
He's
You
like
good?
nosebleed.
Yeah.
Oh no. Peggy
might
immediately
be
runs up
leaking.
and like has like a tissue and is like stuffing his nose and is like, okay, hold your head up.
You okay?
What's with the leaking?
We do that. Sam, help me figure what was it that I was seeing exactly? Are there any specific details that I could?
It's hard to nail them down. You do see like other creatures from the these creatures that have like more elongated skulls
Mhm.
that are in like very clothes you don't recognize. You see it's like it's more just like a flood of different images. It's hard to nail one down.
Was
So you
there
see
ever a
some like
moment
as
where
a
I'm
child.
looking in a mirror where I can get a look at like what I looked like in that? In my,
I would
like
say with
flash
your
forward
will
quantum leap
save,
episode.
with your will save, you didn't quite get that. No.
Damn.
You couldn't even tell if the life you were seeing from was one or a bunch. Could have been all at once.
Had a whole family in there.
Yeah.
I learned to play the flute.
Yeah. Yeah, also you're now level 20 because you got the 20 lives
Yeah,
worth
yeah,
of
so
experience.
trained.
Slightly hovering above the ground.
Or it's like Narnia, but you're an adult when you go into Narnia.
This can't come out as like double Gandalf.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Double Gandalf.
Gandalf the holy shit.
Yeah. You ever think about what those kids have to go through?
It's wild.
Like after coming out of the closet again in Narnia.
Doesn't it take place
It's like
during
there's
World War II?
World War
Yes,
II.
it-
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
World War
wait, no.
One. I thought it was World War
World
It was
War
World
One?
War II.
Oh, World
yeah.
War
God.
One. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's World War II because during the Blitzkrieg.
Yeah,
that's
because
why, because they were bombing London at the time.
Yeah.
But anywho, I start to relay like the very, I'm assuming sort of like fleeting details now.
Yeah, exactly. It is very much like a dream. Like the
yeah.
memories are very quickly fading.
But I think the detail I'm going to linger on the most would be the one clear image of an alien species with the elongated skull, and trying to describe that, hoping to one of them, it pops an image. Because even if he knows what it is, I think he's trying to divorce his head from what he really knows and can access, and more, I need to get this information out before I forget it.
Yeah.
So hoping one of them twigs to something.
Great.
I mean, the only thing that I could think of was like Kasathan has like the big elongated skull.
I remember. Yeah.
Are there any checks that any of us could make?
I mean, I know you have a life science one.
I have
so
a
you
life
could
science
lore.
one, and I also have like my underworld lore. Which is like, have I encountered like a person like this in my seeding underdealings or something like that? But
Yeah.
I'll just from the same situation. No, that's a natural one.
Hey,
No
first-
idea.
It's
do
not
have
for us
some-
to
You,
know.
for some reason, the first thing you think of is a creature that has like an elongated skull and a very long tail, looks very spindly, all black, and has a second mouth that can
Yeah.
reach out and grab you. But that couldn't be it.
No, that absolutely.
That's
could
probably
not.
not it. You're
Nah.
thinking of like this one
That sounds
big.
like my ex-wife.
Yeah.
Ayo.
That sounds like that one ancient
Yeah.
screening they play every now and again.
Yeah, exactly.
Freeze out then.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything in this room?
I think I'm good. I don't want to touch anything. I don't.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
Place
So
So I
you're
will
feeling-
say,
feeling-
doing those movements felt real good.
it.
Felt good.
Stare at Sal.
I do love a gyration.
Okay, somebody picked that one up by the scruff. I gotta head.
All right, which door would you like to go into next?
I picked the last one. Who would like to choose?
So you're like the final door. I would like
Should
the
we
final door, please.
Check out the one over here.
Oh, it's
Oh, I didn't mean to
opened.
open it. Didn't mean to open it. Just was
You
trying to
did.
ping.
Like,
Should we?
I think
We
do
can.
that.
All right.
Shall we? Okay.
Give me,
All right.
give me a Resident Evil 1.
And like a 10-minute loading screen.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. You see half a dozen bunk beds that seem to be deteriorating bedding lining the walls. You see what look to be tables in the center. You see a cracked video screen hanging on the rear wall. All of this, of course, is very easy and noticeable. What is also noticeable is a couple figures in there who seem to have be a mixture of tech and flesh,
Oh boy.
to say the least.
Oh boy.
They
Lord.
currently are standing kind of still and seem to be like not really processing much. They currently don't see you. What would you like to do?
In this moment, can I size one of them up? Spend a minute.
Sure.
Just hide in the
Sure.
corner, like look at him. Okay, so also when I assess, when I size something up, which guys are these? Nope, never mind. No, never mind.
Never
I
mind.
size this thing up, and then afterwards, yeah, I think that's about it.
Great. Marv.
Can I be moving the turret very slowly in front of the door? Because I imagine it's kind of floaty. Because it's basically just a compacted frisbee when it's not in
Yeah.
use. So I could just be like, this goes over here
Yeah,
now.
just put that right there. Great.
Great.
Give
Sal
us
and,
cover and shoot through the door if we need to.
Sal and Dorcha, anything y'all want to do?
I'll move in just a little closer and maybe like put my back against this this bunk bed.
Okay. Sal, did you want to do anything?
I'll sneak next to Thorcha.
Hell
Yeah, Thorcha, are you sneaking or are you just walking in?
I should sneak, even though I have I'm gonna have a horrible time of it. Yeah,
Sal
I
and
would-
Thorcha, please roll me stealth. Yes.
I have a -1 for stealth. That's
Oh.
awesome.
Well, actually,
I love.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Peggy.
I was say I'm gonna like I see Thorcha like I have pretty good stealth, but also like I see Thorcha like struggling a little bit with her armor. So can I say it's not an attack move? So can I say I also go in and I like aid her in? So can I
Just
aid
be
her
like,
stealth
now
check?
step by step.
Yeah.
Remember to
step.
do the
Yeah, I would
thing.
just-
Left foot, right foot.
I know how to sneak. I know how to sneak. Watch this. 10.
Plus 2?
That's what the +2?
That's what
Oh,
the
with the
plus
+2, then that's 12.
Great.
Great. I'm the same here.
I'm sure that's gonna be
23.
fine.
Yeah.
23. Great. So you are there's some Sal, you like fully just like sneak in. No one's hearing you or seeing you. You do notice that these creatures are like turning their heads towards you. And you notice it's not because of you. They seem to not be looking at you, but it's probably because of the bickering behind you of someone going, now remember to do this. I know how to sneak. And as they're going by.
I'm just trying to look out for you. Remember those
And the
physical therapy
creatures-
Head
exercises
slowly
we were
turn
doing?
back towards them.
Yeah.
Just, oh, hey, you noticed.
Yeah. And the creatures raise their weapons, and we're gonna have
Weapons?
everyone roll initiative.
Let's go!
Yes. Sal,
All right. I
Sal,
warp
I'm gonna-
reality.
Sal, I'm gonna allow you to roll initiative with stealth because they do not see you.
Ayo.
Excellent. What do you mean by that?
There's
It
a drop down.
means, yeah, when
Oh,
you go
okay.
to initiative,
I see.
you can switch with which of them you're using.
Very cool.
Can I say that since they're moving in, could I pushed the turret into the room?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, where the don't I?
Perception. or is this?
Underneath perception.
Oh, no. I'm talking about like were you talking about like putting it in roll 20 or no?
No, you're gonna tell me
Oh.
what your initiative
Okay,
is.
great.
Believes
All right.
us.
I'll believe you this once. Oh no, you destroyed my last creatures like in 5 seconds, so
It's
Maybe-
beginner's
maybe
luck.
that was a bad idea. Yeah.
Beginner's luck.
All right. Well, especially with these. Well, actually,
Also,
their initiative is terrible. That's fine.
so when I warp reality,
Yes.
Oh, there
I
goes
am
gravity.
placing the 20-foot burst over.
Remind me
Here.
what that does.
So I can. Yeah. It can last up to 10 minutes.
It's like
I
an
can
area
use-
effect.
Yeah,
like
it's an
like
area effect. I
aura.
can use my anchoring trait for things. So basically, I can like change the like I can make it difficult terrain,
Oh, difficult
there,
terrain for them. Okay.
which I'm gonna do.
While you're
think-
while you're
It's hard to find things on this, I will say.
while you're doing that, Marv, what was your initiative?
It
9.
was
Marv,
sorry.
What was your
Marv.
initiative? Sorry.
Sal's was 9, mine's 23
Oh.
somehow.
Okay. Sal is 9.
Dirty 20 for Peggy.
Dirty 20 for Peggy. There we go. We switched it up. Thorcha.
17.
Yes. All right. Sorry, could you ping where you wanted the aura to be?
I don't actually think I can do that yet. But
Oh, you can't do the ping. You can't do that.
what I will say
Okay.
is that movements begin to blur as images of alternate iterations of the enemies flicker around them. When an enemy in your quantum field attempts an action with the concentrate trait, the action is disrupted unless they succeed at a DC 5 flat check.
Great. Cool.
It just basically means I can now cast my like paradox spells in that one area.
Cool. All right. With that, it is going. I should put the danger music on.
Danger music.
Didn't need that for the last one, but we do need it for this one. Marv, you're first.
Quick question: is that where everyone is standing with each other, or?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes.
That
for
is
me,
where-
yes, Peggy.
That is where Sal and Thorcha moved themselves when they were sneaking.
Gotcha. Okay. I only see one from this vantage point, but I feel like I should be
That's
able to see
because the
them.
other one's around the corner from where you are.
Okay. Because the way that this is
You're
angled,
You're
yeah.
seeing this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like I'd be able to see the rest of the room, but apparently not. I guess I'm just going to have the turret face the one that I can see.
Right.
In my head, it's slightly ahead of me, so it would have maybe more vantage point, but that's irrelevant. So I'm just going to have it shoot that guy. Okay. So here's something I don't quite understand in attacking in this, because I see the +3 and a -2 and a -7. Like what is that
That's
for?
if you try to attack multiple times. So
Ah.
you have 3 action economy. If you use all 3 of your actions to attack, you get a penalty for each subsequent attack.
I see. Okay.
So for their first attack, it'll be a +3.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Rat-a-tat-tat. That's a 10.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep shooting and then squat behind this because it gives me an abundance of cover.
Great.
Second one is a 12.
Does not hit.
Wow, this is
Oh, that's a
not.
good start.
Yeah, that's a -6. Now, to be fair, that's a nat 1, so that is a -6 off of that. So
Okay. It is aiming everywhere, but this creature.
Stupid aftermarket parts.
It is now Peggy's turn.
Great. Peggy is gonna look up. It's like, oh, you're not looking so good, my man. I'm going to use because I sized that one.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this. I don't know how to paint things, but the one on the right.
Yep. I'm on the right.
I'm going to use my get 'em directive, which basically means that I tell everyone to basically get that one, and anyone who attacks it gets a +1 status bonus to attacks on it.
Perfect.
And then because I sized it up, I can use the basically get 'em has like basically an action like thing and then like a double action thing. So by
Right.
sizing it up, I can do the double action by only expending one action.
Great.
So,
cool.
which means that I will strike the target and I will pew pew it with my little gun.
All right, go ahead and pew pew it, and do it well.
I hope so. With my rotating pistol. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
No. Oh wait, does a 14 hit? Sorry, I forgot about the +1.
A 14 hits less. No, I'm kidding. A 14 does not hit though.
Okay. Never mind. Then let me just give me 1 second. I need to look at just need to read a couple things. Just need to make sure that I do the thing right. Okay. Okay. Use 2 actions. Okay, I didn't hit. I'm gonna attempt to strike again.
Okay. Keep in mind you got.
That is worse.
Great. Cool.
Great.
All right. Good start, everyone.
Yeah.
Thorcha, let's go.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this old gal 20 feet right here. That's 1 action, and for my second one, I'm just gonna quickly check. If I were to do another round of buckshot, I'm just gonna quickly measure a little cone around here. Okay, that'll get that. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little fun. I am going to take this guy right here, and I'm going to can I reposition or shove him?
Ooh.
Reposition. I can move guy around. And shove is to push away. So I'm gonna use one of my actions to reposition this guy. So I'm gonna roll an athletics check.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Just so you know,
Mhm.
also for that right one, because of my get 'em, regardless of whether I hit or not, there's also a +1 status bonus to damage on subsequent strikes against it.
Great.
So
Good to
+1
know.
to attack and +1 to damage.
Great. That is a 12 to reposition.
DC's probably there. DC, so
Against the target's Fortitude DC.
42. That is not going to be enough, unfortunately.
That's okay.
I still got one more thing, so I am going to might as well just go bonk him in the head with my polyglove.
Great, go for it.
Alright, so that's I'm gonna roll polyglove. That's gonna be +5. Woo! Alright. That's gonna be 12.
That's not gonna hit.
That's okay. Well, it's a good thing that I've positioned myself even closer to him so that he can have a nice little snack.
Great, fantastic.
Love that for
I
me.
think they are going. I'm glad you said nice little snack because this one is going to try to hit you with your fifth Thorcha. What is your AC?
Oh no! It's gonna be 17.
That is going to be a hit for.
Wow. All right.
It's for 2 damage.
Oof.
It was gonna be so impressive, and then it just absolutely wasn't.
Do I have? Wait, hang on. I think resistance is either part of my soldier or.
I mean, it's a
Those two.
bludgeoning damage. You have resistance to bludgeoning.
Checking. It's gonna be class features. I think.
Well, you either take 2 damage or you resist it. The other ones missed terribly.
Oh, never mind. It's for suppressing fire. Never mind. Okay, so I do take 2 damage.
Okay. The other one is going to aim their pistol at you.
Hello, me.
Yeah, little you.
Oh, man.
No, that's not gonna hit. What about that one? That one will, and this other one will not. Cool. We're all rolling well here. Everyone's doing great. That's 2 fire damage. As you get shot at by some laser pistol of a creature that seems to be like fighting the tech that's grafted to it while also attempting to move its fleshy arm that's holding on to the pistol itself. It is now Sal's turn.
Sal.
So Sal, let's see. Sal pulls a card from his here's a good one. From his deck, and kind of shoves it into his little like cybernetic vest
Great.
that starts to glow and hum a little bit. He puts his furry little paw out. He has a lot of like fur in his toe being tufts because of his upbringing in the desert. And he casts warp terrain. So in that area, Thorka, you are in this area, but it's not going to affect you.
Okay.
It is, I cause this area to become difficult terrain. It starts to look kind of like sunken and as if acid had like dripped onto the floor and warped it and done really weird things to it. Maybe some holes in some of them. I mean, one of the card he drew was the hole.
Yeah.
And yeah, so making it difficult. We can move through it and you kind of see through this illusion, like all of y'all see kind of like around the edges of this illusion, like some kind of like fiery like sparks and flames and things. And you can still take cover using the terrain's features. So in areas where things have gotten jagged and weird, you can use that.
Great. And how many actions was that?
That's one.
Perfect.
And is it a thing? Remind me. Can I cast a cantrip as well?
So it's
as that?
as long as you have the action economy for it.
Great. So from my place of concealment, I'm gonna cast Electric Arc on the boyos. And let's see how we do. So I'll target the one closest to Thorka first. And he pulls another card, lightning in a bottle.
Are you aiming for both of them in general? Or do you have
Yes.
to?
Yeah,
aim
it'll
for
be each target. So one, it says
Great.
1 or 2 creatures, so I guess I can do both. But let's go for Thorcus first. And each target needs to make a reflex save of 16.
I'm gonna do this for each of them since they're both gonna be targeted at some point.
Yes, yes.
Well, not good for that one. And a nat 1 for another one of them.
Okay. Each target takes 2d4 electricity damage. 5 and 5.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So, what happens is you see the arcing energy get into these, strike these creatures head on. And you also notice that it does damage them, but you also see that the electricity is kind of overclocking their mechanical systems and is causing sparks to fly out and start having like parts of their overall structure start to power down from overheating from the electric damage that you've dealt. So you get the sense that this has done even more damage than you've intended.
Excellent.
And you also notice that these things are struggling to move now. They are going to be slowed, which means they only get 2 actions a turn.
Nice. Good job.
Which worked.
Which worked.
Sal.
Any other actions, Sal?
That's all I got. I stay down here, crouched.
All right, Marv, it's your turn.
So the way I understand it is that it doesn't require my vision, and in fact has its own cone of vision and dark vision and everything like that. Am I
Okay,
able to
then
just?
I will say, yeah, I will say you're able to target both if that's the case.
Yeah. Is there one in particular that was looking more roughed?
Well, it was actually both of them were. You know what? The other one should have taken more damage because it was because of get 'em and it critically failed the roll. So the one to the rightmost is more damaged.
Okay. Let's see if I can just take that one off the
Yeah,
board.
that one's also the one that has get 'em right now.
Yeah.
So you gain a +1 to your attack on them.
Okay. That's an 11. That's not great. I'm gonna try second attack, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna use my hero point to try to correct the deficit.
Really try to.
Yeah.
So it's a 15 with the get 'em. Does that hit?
That hits.
Yay!
Roll the damage.
Yay, I'm
Damn,
on the
damn.
board.
You also get a +1 to the damage as well.
That's hot. So that is an 8.
What type of damage?
I think it's just standard piercing. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Not looking good for this guy.
Okay, I'm
Marv,
just
any other actions?
What I'd like to do is move slightly more into the room and just sort of be positioning myself behind the cover provided by the turret.
Great. You do that. It is now, and this will be probably the final round of our evening today. Peggy, it's your turn.
Great. So the one on the right is still up, right?
Still up, but very damaged.
Great. I'm gonna use my single action get 'em to do to basically attack it and shoot it
Great.
with my pew pew gun. Ooh, that's nice. That is a 23.
That is enough.
Great. When I specifically hit it, I also get to add my charisma modifier to the damage as well.
Nice.
So that is.
And what kind of
Oh,
damage does your...
It's I rolled a 3 and then that's +3 my charisma, so I do a total of 6 damage.
What type of damage?
Oh, sorry. Piercing or bludgeoning, depending on which one does more. Because
love
it has
analog.
because it's a rotating pistol and it has a concussive
Oh, okay.
property.
Concussive.
No, it does. It does. Neither of one of those is going to do more.
Okay, great.
So, but it does. It does hit. Again, this thing is starting to like glitch out and really struggling to hold itself up.
Okay. Let me see something really quickly. No, shut up, birth control. I know I need to take you. Just give me one more second. I'm gonna get him, attack him one more time.
Great, go ahead.
Yeah. That's not gonna hit. That's like a 3 total.
Nope. No, yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah. So never mind.
All right.
I have one more action. Is anyone hurt right now?
Thorcha has taken some damage.
Okay.
It's like 4 points. It's not urgent.
Okay. I mean, like I'll save it for some other time.
We'll save it till after Thorcha's dead. We'll save it. Thorcha, it's your turn.
Scrape a bug off the windshield later. It's fine.
I take umbrage with that. I'm going to move here for 1 action. Second action, I'm going to use my scatter gun again. Let's see if we get it. Nope, that does not get all of them like I thought it would. What if I was actually here instead? Aha! What if I did that?
That's how I get him.
Good on.
There we go. Okay, that works now.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use scattergun. This guy
You have
right
to do
here.
reflex saves.
Yep. 17 reflex save. This is the primary target.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. Which one was the primary target?
Leftmost.
Leftmost. Okay, well, they both failed.
Hey,
Hey.
let's roll that damn.
Get that damn.
That is 2
Nice.
2 piercing or bludgeoning, depending. Concussive.
Okay. That's 2 each.
Yes.
Okay. That kind of scatter shots and bounces off all of them and just kind of like pushes them back a little bit, but they are still standing.
Great. With my last action, then, I am going to do another athletics check in order to try to get the upper hand on these guys. I would love to. You know what? I am going to grapple. Why not? Let's have a little fun. I'll
right.
use the scattergun to.
Great. Go ahead and roll a athletics check.
All right, going that athletics check. Okay, plus 3. That is a 14.
14. Well, it beats their nat 1. So yeah, they're grappled.
Ooh.
Eee, all right, grappled. So we got this guy grappled.
Cool. You see the rightmost one sees you grab the previous the one next to you
Mm-hmm.
and like drops the pistol that they have and rushes forward. Like you all obviously see the illusion that Sal has created, but you see it trying to like climb through basically the terrain that has been created for it. It is able to get to Thorcha and will try to like Thorcha, I'm gonna have you roll an athletics check again, and it is gonna try to rip your arm off
No.
of the other one.
No.
Not
Oh.
rip the arm off, but
I heard rip the arm off.
not rip
unless you
my
would like
arm
me
off.
to, I can have it be opposed to rip the arm off.
No.
Would you like that? I'm
No.
totally fine to do
No,
that.
I want
Okay.
all my bug arms, please.
Okay.
All my
all
bug
right.
arms.
All my
So
Y'all
does he.
insist. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Wants to
rolling
complete his
for
collection of bug
athletics.
pieces.
All right, that is a 16 athletics.
That is not enough. They are able to pull your arm away, and the other one is freed up. And the other one is going to spend both of their actions trying to hit you
Let's
while
do
you're
it.
struggling with the other one. And both of them are able to hit.
Awesome.
That's fun. Oh no. Okay, that healing may come in clutch very soon. Because that's 8 bludgeoning damage, followed by 4 bludgeoning damage for a total of 12.
Awesome. Yay.
Squish that bug. Squish that bug.
Sal, it's your turn.
Okay, so since it worked so well, I'm gonna zap him. The terrain is still there. It's gonna be there for
Great.
10 minutes or until I cast it somewhere else. So I'm a electric arc them.
Okay.
Gonna electric arc them?
Yeah.
electric
With my
What is their
powers.
DC that they have to beat?
That is a great question. 16 reflex DC.
Okay. The one at the bottom, the one who tried to rip the bug arm off succeeds. The
Okay.
top one fails.
All right. So the top one takes 4 dam.
Great.
And let's
the other
see
one
what
takes
else.
half, right? Or is it?
I don't think you take any.
If it's a basic reflex save,
Basic.
then it means they take half.
Oh,
if they-
okay. Then
if they
half
fail.
of
if they
4,
succeed.
2. Okay. So
Great.
2.
That is enough for this one holding on to the arm. You see the electricity flow through, and Thorcha, you kind of see that the more electrified hand, the more mechanized arm is still holding on to you, but the other arm has gone limp, as it's clear there's no signs of life in the fleshy part of this creature, as it's just like, as it seems to be completely powered down.
Ew.
I think you'll shake it off.
You shake it off, and it like kind of clangs to the ground.
Okay. I don't think there's much I can do with one action at this point. I could move. I don't know if I want to do that.
If you do move to the opposite side of that creature that Thorcha has, it can be caught
Who's
off guard and get a
flanking?
then if you can flank it, and it'll have reduced
Let's
armor
do
class.
that. Let me go help you. Help my friend. 5, 10. Alright. So I'll be here. I'll move from my spot of concealment. Excellent. That is my turn.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to add the weaknesses. Ha ha ha. That was actually enough to kill both of them.
Hey,
Oh, amazing! Yay, they're
nice.
dead, and I'm over here.
Yeah, so both of them actually kind of just stand still, and then suddenly fall to the ground and clang on the
Went the trolley.
floor as the dust settles. Of course, the question still remains. You have encountered this space station. it seems to be a station that has existed before the gap, based on what you're observing. It shows a planet that has been destroyed. You're seeing technology that seems to be non-existent, or at least doesn't quite make sense to all of you. And as you entered this room, you encountered some creatures who seem to be zombies that have and metallic objects fused into them. So, what were these creatures that exist in this station? What were the creatures with the elongated skulls that Marv saw in the crown? What is this space station for? Who owned it? We're gonna have to find out next time.
Yeah.
Thank you
yeah.
all for joining.
Yay.
We will see you next time for more of the Deadbeats. And now it is the end of our transmission. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.